All right. So, welcome back, everybody. This is Virlinia 2, and this is session number 5. And where we resume, the well-rested party get up in the Little Head, the secret underground bar hidden under Five Little Square in the city of Zadash. It is late morning on Samstag, the 21st of Serpan, when Milo Goldfoot's brother-in-law, Rishi Spirit-Heart, is rushing around the breakfast table with dishes of ham and cheese omelets with wheat rusk and honeyed herbal tea for Milo the halfling and all his friends who are rubbing their eyes and making their way toward a hot meal in the center of the floor.
And Rishi was Amnita's husband, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Haley was the one that was missing in the end, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Haley's your younger sister?
The youngest of them, yeah.
Youngest.
Yeah. Yeah, just background for you guys. Well, actually, I'll do it in Milo, I guess. So Rishi, what the heck happened with Haley? She's missing? She's been kind of on the fringes for a while. How do you know something bad's happened?
Rishi is kind of like rubbing his eyes because it looks like he's been awake all night, making his way all the way to Zadash, and you can see there's bags under his eyes, like he didn't sleep very well last night. And he puts his hand on your shoulder and says, "Milo, brother, I'm not sure why Haley disappeared. The last thing that happened was that she was teaching some new employees how to roll the oak barrels in our storage facility, and she rolled one onto herself and damaged her leg, just not the Goldfoot way. Maybe she's been off balance lately, or so maybe she was embarrassed, but that wouldn't be a reason to leave Stonica. The family is worried she might be caught up in something terrible, like Patasola or the Great Purple One, or who knows, maybe she got caught up in gambling debts. We all know Haley liked to play the dice."
Yeah, that's true. Geez, this sounds a little sketchy. I don't know. I don't know if we have any business you guys want to attend to before, but I'd like to go make sure my sister's okay. Me and her were pretty close growing up, so pretty much the closest family I have right now.
Oh. Was there anything in town we wanted to do?
You might want to figure out... Siri's like brushing her hair at the table. You might want to figure out at least where Eden. Did we not see him for a whole day? We should at least make sure that he's safe at home.
Caden,
thank you.
Oh, yes, the Tortellini child.
Mm-hmm. Also, I think that she looks over at Rishi.
Rishi.
She's like, how did you get in here? How did you know about this place?
Rishi winks at you, Siri, and he says, "Well, you know, the Goldfoot family shared with me some of their secrets."
Looks over at Milo. How come you didn't know about this place?
Before Milo can say anything, I'll be like, look at him.
Oh, wait, I forgot. You were put into the service, godly things. Right.
Just look up with my cartoon eyes.
Yeah, I'd like to imagine that we're all like normal looking, not humans, but real life, and then Milo's just a cartoon.
Like Roger Rabbit, like all those crossovers.
Exactly.
Yeah, I love that. Well, all I had to do was to perform, so I can go anywhere, really.
I'll go help.
Sure. I've always wanted to see how the Goldfoots run their operations anyway. Trade secrets.
Well, I don't know how I feel about that, but okay.
You know I don't care about my family's business anyway. It's totally fine.
I'm just pulling your leg. I don't give a hoot either, so. Rishi, how long is it to Stonica from Zadash?
In game, it's quite a ways away. It's about a day's travel.
Okay.
Rishi, you look pretty worn out. Do you want to stay behind? Maybe you can give us some money for traveling and we can get back to Stonica, or?
He's nodding his head furiously, and he says, "Eat up, brother. Eat breakfast." And I'll tell you what happened. We already sent a search party a couple days ago. We sent Montessori McGonagall and Christian Dingle to go look for her, and still no word. So we suspect foul play. Montessori, is very intelligent. He's a wizard, one of our trusty chemists. So smart, so clever. And Christian is, well, very nice guy, one of our sommeliers. He's charming, very loyal, bit dim, but very loyal. But listen, I prepared for you and your friends a donkey and a cart outside the southern Zadash city gates, right by Five Well Square. Normally, it's a 4 or 5 hour journey by cart, but Cognac, one of the vineyard donkeys, is here. So it'll take us 2 hours to get to Killykeen Forest, assuming it's not dangerous. 2 hours after that to get to Mlaština Village, and that's where we think Haley's been holding up.
Okay, all right. That
Let's
sounds
go,
all
Milo,
great.
for you.
Yeah, let's go. Sorry, my head's just not here. I really am worried about Haley, guys. Let's get going.
Sure.
Oh my god.
Can I
Gotta
just, like run away really quickly to ask Isabella? I forget what my friend's
She's
name
there.
is right now.
Isabella, your boyfriend. Sorry.
Gosh, that movie was so good. I just want to see if maybe she can locate Caden, because that's, I think, a slight worry for Serenity, since we haven't been able to find Caden the past couple days or day. So she just wants to ask Isabella if maybe just keep an eye out for him and just make sure he's okay. We're not sure if maybe he got grounded. We don't know.
She kind of winks at you, and in her very hospitable voice says, "Don't worry, sugar. I'll have a look out."
Okay, thanks. I'll be back soon.
She's like, "I bet you will."
Make sure that one, and I point to the brother-in-law, I'm like, make sure he eats everything he wants. And then
Isabel looks to the side and just grins at you and says, "He will."
Okay. Because he said it was a callback because he said eat up, and then I was like,
You're doing great, Car. You're doing real well. Don't worry about it, honey.
Rishi says to you, Milo, "Well, I'd love to meet your friends and get to know you all better. You're a party of 5, so the Goldfoots thought maybe it would be expedient to arm you with some provisions. So in my pack here, I have 20 rations for the lot of you to split up." He pulls out kind of a heavy sack of coins and lays it down on one of the breakfast tables, and he said, that right there, that's 200 gold for all of you to split up if you need to buy anything before we get to Mlaština. He looks at you specifically, Milo. He opens up his coat and he says, "I have a couple of small bottles of some of our best Riesling and a few magic items." And one by one, he retrieves a couple of magic items from a small sack that he has with him. So there is a small black statuette that is shaped like a fly, an ebony dark-colored fly with translucent wing. There is a magic wand called the Wand of Secrets, and several potions: a potion of fire breath, a potion of animal friendship, a potion of resistance against acid, and a potion of resistance against poison. And Rishi kind of lays the array out for breakfast and says to you, Milo, "Well, you all work out what who should take what, and I'm gonna mind Cognac upstairs, make sure that he has his breakfast. So when you're ready, just come upstairs and we'll set off."
Oh yeah, sure, Rishi. Thank you. We appreciate it greatly.
And your family does too. They miss you so much, Milo.
Well, I miss them too, but we'll see each other soon.
Yeah, we will. We must. And with that, he, puts his coat on and he walks outside of the little head back to the ground.
Oh, gee whiz, I never thought much of that Rishi, but he, whoring around behind my sister's back and everything. It's not the greatest look to do right in front of your brother-in-law,
Oh
but
boy.
but man, this is some great gifts, huh?
I'm a little concerned. Is he insinuating that we will come across poison and acid, etc.?
That's what I was thinking. Like, does he know exactly what we're going to face? Has he set us up?
Is this dangerous?
This feels like it could be dangerous, and I'm kind of into it.
Okay, I'm not opposed either, actually. Let's go.
All right. Who wants what?
We made short work of those rats. I think we can handle ourselves out there.
Yeah. We're rat killers. Rat killers?
No.
Never mind, that was bad. I'm sorry.
Rat pack? No.
Oh.
Rat pack.
We're not the rat. We killed the rats. We have to be...
Exactly, I don't want to be friends with rats. Neither do I, says Yogi.
Siri just gonna go, I don't need anything, but if you want to give me something, that's fine. And then runs back to Isabella and goes, don't give that guy anything except for food and drink. And then runs back to the group.
Is Rishi coming with us, or is he just sending us off?
He's going with you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's gonna. It's been implied that he will be the one steering the donkey.
Okay.
By the way, Cognac is a great name for a donkey.
That's a great name.
Such a good name for a donkey. I love that.
Anyways, I think maybe I would like the potion of acid resistance, since, I don't wear any armor and I am not resistant to acid, I don't think.
Oh yeah, sure, take it. Anything you guys want, you take it. I'm just so happy you're helping me. It really means the world to me. I mean, oh man, I have a good feeling we can get Haley back safe with you guys helping out.
Well, I think the resistance one should go to anyone that's usually on the front line fighting, so maybe you should take the other one.
Yeah,
shit,
sure.
I forgot about Yobi.
Yeah, let's give it to Yobi for helping out too. We can have that other potion.
What
and
is
then
this
the fire breath
fly?
seems pretty neat. Yeah, what is the fly?
Can we like roll Arcana or
Somebody could roll
History or
Arcana.
something? Siri's like, I don't know that much, but I can see what I remember.
I feel like generally you would know more about magical items than I would, so... Oh, I might know more about magical items than you do, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. My family has quite the collection.
Oh!
Let me,
I didn't really pay
look at
attention
this
to that
little
part.
fly is. Oh god, we're starting off the night. Just
What'd you get?
that rolled this last one. I rolled a 3 plus 3, which is 6.
You have no idea what this statuette is or what it does.
I
You
have
are
no
not
idea
familiar
what
with
the
these
statuette
objects.
is or does.
Maybe we can go up and ask Rishi.
That's
We got one more potion or two more potions here. Potion of animal friendship. It says. Does anyone want to make friends with any animals?
Carr looks at Tammy.
Yeah.
But not the character.
Look at you, Tammy. What do you mean?
In real life,
Yeah.
it's just catnip in a bottle.
Oh,
Jesus.
hello.
Well, if no one wants it, I can hold on to it, but I'm happy to give it to someone.
Milo, you are closest to the animals in height.
Oh,
Wow.
not the time, Elena.
Sorry, I was just trying to like the mood,
Okay, and then
that was a pretty good one, though.
Last up, it looks like a potion of fire breath. Oh, geez, that could make you well and like a dragon. That'd be, oh my god, can you imagine? I don't need this. Does anyone else want to breathe fire?
Possibly, Siri. Because, you're generally a little bit farther away, but having this fire breath might be helpful to you if someone, approaches you and you're not expecting it. You could just be like, blah, and then it'd be covered in flames, and that would be pretty cool. I don't know where my accent is gone. Certainly not.
Yeah, I agree with that. We can hand you the fire breath potion. I mean, not to be rude or nothing, but I've seen you with that sword, and you could use a little practice. I'd be happy to show you some pointers on the road.
Oh, okay. It's just a little heavy. I kind of just took it because, to hang on your waist, and then people won't attack you, right? If they just see a sword, then they'll leave you alone. I thought that's how it would work, and then I had to use it, and it was very heavy.
We'll work on it, don't worry. I got some good strength training exercises that won't bulk you up too much.
Okay.
Which is always lovely for.
Sure. I mean, if it's helpful for me to stay back and use the fire breath, then of course.
And that just leaves the fly. I guess we'll figure out if Rishi knows what the heck this thing does.
And the wand of secrets.
Do you want to?
Oh, Wand of Secrets.
I think I look at Ash. I'm like, I think I should have both of those.
What?
Yeah. I mean,
I don't
they
want the wand.
match your aesthetic.
That's true.
Thank you. I think I will take them. The wand seems cool.
I think you should keep the fly on your shoulder. Like
Yes, I was thinking actually maybe we could put it in Ash's hair. Like a little,
Yeah,
I like take out like some clips or shit and fucking make it into a hairpin.
Just like that.
Ash is beaming. Like, how do I look, guys?
Oh, you look just great. You look fantastic.
Princess of the flies.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
All right, let's go on up and get going if everyone's done with breakfast, unless you got something else going on. I'm just rearing to hit the road here.
Ready to go.
Yobi, you doing good?
I'm doing great.
I want to kill something. I want to fight things. Let's go. Wait.
40 gold each, 4 rations each.
Thank you.
Evenly.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like,
I
was trying to do.
I just typed it into Google, so.
And
Cool. Rishi coming in clutch.
So you make your way upstairs out of the little head, gather all your gear from the lockers, and walk up the secret passage through the well to emerge in 5 Well Square just as the morning 9 o'clock bells start ringing. And Rishi is standing there kind of brushing Cognac's mane, and as Cognac is kind of eating his breakfast from the ground. And he looks over at you and said, you can see he's shaking his head a little bit. And he's like, Milo, so who are these friends of yours, by the way? And he's trying to say it in a way so it's just directed at you and not the rest of the party.
Well, Rishi, this here's my band. What's our name? I forgot it.
We're supposed to say something different every time.
I'm supposed to pick one.
Yeah, the croutons is great.
I do like croutons.
Oh, these are the croutons. One of the best band of merchant fighters you'll ever find in this. This here's Olena. She is proper good in a fight. Right over here is Ash. She can heal the wounds of even the most mortal wounds. And over here is Sari, who's much better at making words than I am. And this quiet man is Yobi. He hates orcs.
Yes, we're gonna work on that.
Yeah, I've been meaning to talk to him about it, but I feel I'll save it for another day for some reason. I guess.
Rishi says, you know, some of the wizards in Zadash do experiments on implicit bias.
I don't know about all that, but we can just hit the road.
So, well, your friends must be nice if you've been alive all these weeks that we haven't seen you back home.
Rishi, it's been
He's a
it's
very
been a long
self-sufficient man.
Yeah, I've been with Leaf, and then I found this crew doing some kitchen work, believe it or not, and we just hit it off. We beat the tar out of a little kid who wasn't on the right path. I think we set him straight though, and then there's been some weird ups and downs, and I'm starting to feel like there's a gray area in life. It's not so black and white,
Character growth.
Yeah, it's there's good and bad in everyone, I feel like, and that's just kind of goes against my teachings, but we'll talk about it on the road.
Yeah. You can see the way that he's nodding. There's more on his mind that he would like to say, but for now, for the mission, he's kind of agreeing with you. Like, let's load up the cart, and so he's kind of looking around at the group, seeing who wants to sit in the cart, and who wants to, and if you have any other questions.
I can walk alongside the cart. I don't mind.
I will walk.
Will it be possible to walk? Because if it's going faster than normal, you know what I mean?
Oh.
I know what you
Maybe
mean.
I just don't understand how carts work.
So if
No,
you
because
all
you said
ride in the
something
cart,
about it being able to go fast or something.
if you all ride in the cart, you get there a little bit faster.
Oh, then I would ride in
Yeah.
the cart.
Yeah.
Never mind. Oh my god, I'd be happy to not move my legs. They're so tired.
I think Siri will just usher Milo into the other seat. Be like, go talk to your brother-in-law.
Yeah, I suppose I'll take crossbow.
Okay.
Ross.
Bit of shotgun.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Wow.
I just got it.
So the two of you are sitting next to each other, and he's putting on the harness and the the reins, and he's getting ready to take off.
I'd pull him aside real quick.
Mhm.
I'm going to pull him aside real quick. Just be like, hey, Rishi, it looks like there's something on your mind. If you want to say something, I trust these people completely. Just go ahead and tell us what's on your mind.
Well, I didn't want to say this, but when I asked your father for his blessing to marry your sister, he told me some of his philosophy of the world, and that the world really isn't black and white. There's tons of gray area that's important for us to understand. So it would make him proud to know that as a paladin, you've been able to learn that on your own.
I couldn't care if I make him proud or not. He wasn't good for Haley, and I think maybe that's part of the reason she's in this predicament. So, let sleeping people lie.
He nods and says, you might be right. Haley has a mind of her own and don't quite know what she's been thinking lately, but I do know it's important to find her and hope that she's okay.
So you had some theories about who you thought it was. Potentially, do you have any ideas on who you think it would be?
Well, the only whispers we had was that it was somebody or something that some reason why she fled to go to Mlaština. But there's not a lot of things, to my knowledge, going on in that village. They're good at making cabbages. There's a huge swamp nearby. I have no idea why she would want to go to such a dumpy little town.
Are we on the cart and riding behind you as you're having this conversation? Because I'll stick my head up and be like, does she have perhaps a lover?
Do you want to?
Siri will climb into and be like, yes, if you were cheating, then maybe she was as well.
I'm just sticking my head up in between them and listening in.
1, 2, and 3.
He's like, there's no cheating going on. What do you mean?
Oh, I thought
Well, you were familiar with the whorehouse back there. I mean, it's kind of a tall tale sign, Rishi. I mean, I hope you're not cheating on my sister, but...
No, I would never.
Well, that's my man. I know you wouldn't do that. I know you wouldn't.
Yeah.
Hey, can
Does
you
he
tell us
seem
what
like
this,
he's telling the
fly
truth?
is?
You can
Yeah.
roll an insight check if you would like.
I got a 3.
3.
Where's my insight, too? Oh, 15.
16.
15. So you both believe that you both think it's a very believable story
That he's not cheating.
that he's not cheating.
Okay.
Okay. Well, are her husband. Did she say anything in the recent days, or, maybe she was going to go look for something, or...
Haley is the youngest sister, I think, who's not married to Rishi.
He's married to an older sister.
Oh, I thought that was...
Yeah.
I thought that was her husband.
Yeah, actually, I'm married to Anmita, a different sister, one of Haley's older sisters.
Oh, sorry, Milo has so many siblings, I get a little lost.
She does have a lot of siblings, that Milo. It's a complicated family, the Goldfoots.
Well, perhaps, I'll look at Milo's. Was Haley always trying to maybe prove herself? Maybe she was looking for a new recipe or a new ingredient.
That could very well be. I think she was kind of on the fringes of our family a lot, so maybe she wanted to prove herself to Sten and Anita. I'm sure there's something to that, maybe. So I don't know. I feel like once we get to town, and hopefully it'll get there quick without too many hiccups, we can ask around and try and find out if there's anything, and we'll just ask around.
I can sneak around if you want me to, says Yobi.
That's good.
That's really good.
Here for you.
Also, we could totally be the Hiccups. I think that's a really cute name for a
That
group.
would be cute.
I like that one.
Hiccups.
Does that make it sound like we mess up a lot, though? We have a lot of hiccups?
We just come in unannounced. No one expects us.
Alright.
It's awesome.
I don't know.
Rishi is nodding his head at this conversation with the group, and he says, well, Haley did like to dabble in the chemistry lab. I wouldn't be surprised if she was interested in
Making
some
meth?
chemical elements or something magical.
Did Montessori say anything about what could be in the area? Did he have any ideas about why she would be over there?
Well, that's why we said Montessori and Christian, is because we assume that he would have contacts in the area that he'd be able to get in touch with. But we haven't heard any message from him either in the last few days. So now it has us doubly worried.
He's missing too? What about Christian?
They're both missing. We haven't heard from either of them. It's not normal.
All right, well, let's hurry up. Come on, Cognac.
As Cognac is taking the cart through the Virlinian countryside towards Killykeen Forest, Rishi is noticing that Ash has this fly in there. And he says, hey, Ash, do you know how to activate that thing?
You can activate it?
Yeah, I'll show you how.
How? Wait, should I activate it while it's in my hair?
No, please don't. You want it in your hands.
Okay. I take it out and put it...
Oh, don't do it right now.
Wait. Oh, I thought you were going to show me.
Yes. I'm going to tell you what the magic word is.
Oh. Okay.
Can Siri just slowly, like, out of screen, just her hand reaches in and takes it from Ash, so that when Ash says it, she doesn't say the word with it in her hand.
Okay.
She just takes the fly and then says, okay, teach her the word.
What is it?
The magic word is Muska.
Muska.
And when you say it while holding onto the statuette and thinking about a fly, it will transform into a fly, a huge fly, 5 or 6 feet wide, that you can ride, just like you could ride a donkey or a horse.
What?
Holy smokes, do you know how long that thing lasts, Rishi?
But don't try it right now. Only use it when you absolutely need it.
Is it only using... You can only use it once?
You can only use it once every 2 days.
Oh.
How many people does this fly carry?
1 person.
Oh, not 5?
Could it carry 2 Milos?
Unfortunately. Possibly 2 Milos or 2 Goldfoots.
Milo is dense though, so...
Oh, this is true. Lots of muscle.
The cool thing about this fly is that whoever casts the enchantment can direct its movement. So the fly will not act independently of you. You can use your mind to tell it where to go and how high to fly.
Wow.
And on top of that, it will defend you if it senses you being harmed.
It's loyal.
Kind of a useful tool, don't you think?
Yeah.
Maybe you should have this here animal friendship potion in case you want to form a bond with your hairpiece there.
Wow. That's a good idea. Wait, but Milo, did you ask something else? How long does it last?
Yeah. How long does it last? Do you know, Rishi?
Oh, the fly thingy, it lasts for 12 hours.
Holy smokes, that's a half a day.
So
That's like as long as normal flies live.
So I was figuring, if we find some information in the swamps and you definitely know where Haley is or something like that, hopefully your adventure can be all wrapped up in 12 hours or less.
That's so cool.
It looks cool in your hair too, by the way. Just don't touch it while saying the magic word unless you mean it.
Maybe Siri should hold on to it for now.
No, I mean, it's only if it's in your hand, right? So we can put it back into your hair.
Oh.
I'll put it back into your hair so you can practice the word.
Oh, okay, thank you. Musk.
Oh, and by the way, who took the wand?
I also have the wand. It's a wand of secrets.
Yes, the wand of secrets. It's really, really fun. You hold it in front of you, and it magically tells you if there's a trap.
Oh.
Yeah. Or it will tell you if there's a secret door around.
Oh my god.
There's no magic word, and you get to use it 3 times a day before it resets in the morning.
Holy smokes, that is useful.
Could you all use it?
Yobi.
Could you use magic?
Right. Well, usually, I mean, and he would probably go out in front of us, possibly, to maybe because he's so sneaky.
Yes.
So this is just from the DM. This does not require attunement, and any class can use this one.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like rogue-wise, right? Like,
I think he liked that.
Oh yeah, sure. You could make good use of that if you like. That's a pretty cool gift there. Thank you for getting that for us, Rishi.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's from your family.
Well, you brought it to us. I mean, and you rode through the night to get to us, and I appreciate it.
Well, listen, everybody, the Killykeen Forest is coming up just in a few minutes. Do you need to know anything else about this adventure?
What's in the forest?
I've heard mixed things about what's in the Killykeen Forest. I'm worried that Christian might have found something pretty and he got lost, or that McGonagall wanted to collect magical ingredients. He is a wizard, after all. But other people think that the Killykeen Forest is totally normal.
Did it Killykeen?
Killa who?
I don't know. It's called the Killykeen Forest.
Killa what?
Did it Killykeen?
Killykeen Forest, yeah.
Right, did it kill a keen?
Killa who?
I knock Siri out.
Side note, how many charges are in the Wand of Secrets? Like,
Three.
Three, and it's done after that, or does it recharge at long
It recharges every morning.
Oh, that's... Does your family deal with, magic a lot? It seems like you have wizards in your employ and magical items, things like that.
Yes, I thought you were just a wine family.
Well, we're a wine family, but we're pretty well off. We're pretty known in the region, especially Goldfoot wines. Like I say, you can light a candle with your breath afterwards. It's pretty high alcohol volume, but it's we're pretty well off, and being well off has its privileges for sure.
Certainly. Well, let's keep an eye out in the forest. Make sure. Let me. I'm thinking I'm a very spatial person. Exactly definitely not my player Emily. Don't know who that is. So we're going into a forest, and we're not going back to the Goldfoot estate or anything. We're trying to go find a village that is off the road in the Goldfoot forest. Where are we?
So the Killykeen Forest is 2 hours west of Zadash. We need to get through the forest to get to Mlaština Village, and that's where we think Haley might be.
On board again. Okay, great.
Yeah, well,
great.
Here we are. The entrance to the forest is here. I feel like Cognac and I need to slow things down a little bit. You all ready?
Well,
I was born
Can't
ready.
just speed run this?
Speed run.
Speed run?
Speed run.
Just run right through the forest.
How good are the trails in here for that?
Well, so you've all noticed as the party and the donkey and the cart have gone closer and closer to the entrance of the forest, that the size of the road has narrowed. So it's much more narrow now, and it looks like there are ruts in the ground of where carts have passed previously. The forest itself is very green. It looks limitless and bright and lush. The canopy is a rich tapestry of different trees. There's cedar and crabapple and magnolia. The leaves and branches deeper within the forest are allowing just enough light to pass down. So you see this dewy bed of saplings that's sparkling amidst the rich ground below. There are curling branches hanging from most of the trees and a melange of sweet-smelling, colorful blossoms which grow in abundance and stick out against the otherwise unchanging terrain. As you get off the cart, all of you can hear a mixture of animal noises, screeching and calling, reverberating through the air. Noises are strangely synchronized with the sounds of several woodpeckers in the distance. This small dirt road continues to the west, towards the entrance of the forest. What would you all like to do?
I suppose I'll take point if anyone has any objections.
I'll go behind you.
I'll go behind. I just blanked on your name.
Olena?
Thank you.
Oh,
I was like, Clove?
I couldn't remember my own
not
name.
Clove.
Oh yeah, not Clove, not Naomi.
Not Naomi.
Don't have a shotgun.
Yeah, who's Naomi?
I'll go behind Olena.
I'll be the rear guard.
I'll walk with you, Ash. I have to mind Cognac anyway.
Okay.
Do people often get lost in these woods?
Could you make a history or intelligence check?
I'm feeling very Feywildy and like not in a good sense. Not that I know what that is because I rolled a 7. Plus 3, 10.
Olena, you believe you've heard more than one rumor that people have gotten lost in these woods before.
Okay. This is a little more west of where I would normally go, I think. But
Correct.
okay.
Is anyone quite good in the forest?
I've been in a forest or two.
No, I was thinking out loud, sorry.
Oh.
I mean, I traveled through here on my way to Zadash, but it was the only time I've ever really been in here.
Oh.
Oh,
Should we try to be quiet?
Yeah. Don't want to disturb any like bears or hyenas or moose.
Or the koalas.
The koalas.
Can be very vicious.
The lions.
The lions.
Oh yeah, sure. Let's try and stay away from, especially those moose. Oh my goodness, they are more deadly than you can imagine.
So large.
So are rolling stealth there.
Everyone's gonna roll stealth. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
And can someone roll for Yobi as well?
I don't have. Do you have that open already, Emily? Is that what you're...
Nope. I was just going to go crazy.
I have to take my 11 since I have disadvantage.
Because of your armor. Mhm.
Let's see. Yobi got a... Wow, Yobi got a 26.
I got 23.
26, 23.
Serenity got 19.
Oh my goodness.
Quiet.
I thought I rolled high.
I got the 9.
I guess a 9 and Milo.
11.
I'm just naming the animals as we go. A polar bear, and what if we ran into a, yeah.
And those displacer beasts are quite
Komodo dragons.
Rishi holds his hands out in front of you, Ash, and says, "Do you hear something?"
Do you hear something?
I don't know.
And
Any
the,
of you
and
hear
the
something?
holder, and,
Don't forget the vampires.
and the vampires, yes.
If you guys hear something,
What?
What?
you guys hear something.
No, I hear a lot of animal talk, and I'm just fascinated at how Elena knows all these creatures. My word, she knows pretty much everything that exists, I feel like. I haven't heard about these things.
Do we hear anything now that it's been alerted to us?
So one thing that you can see is that the pathway into the forest has a bend. So if anything is using the road, you can't see it from where you're standing. You have to actually, really walk into the forest. But the question is, do you see anything? You can make a perception check if you'd like.
Eesh. 9.
9. And someone else can make a nature check as well, since we're entering forest.
I guess I
Anybody good at nature?
I'll just do it.
Okay.
Ooh, a 7. I'm glad I did it.
What was it, a 7?
Yeah, 7.
Siri and Milo, you don't see or hear anything in particular other than the animal noises that you started to hear on your way to the entrance.
What do you hear, Reese's?
You mean Rishi?
I wasn't expecting that.
I don't know. I just thought I heard animals, like different kind of animals.
Yeah, there are squirrels in there and woodpeckers, and
You start listing again.
I read about them once in a book. It's the one book that I've read. Just kidding. I've read more books than that. So most of them were on etiquette.
You could write your own. You could
Yeah.
Olena's A to Z's of animals.
But I have a pen and a piece of paper. I immediately. Oh yeah, because I have the drawings from before. I take my
That's
chicken
right.
drawings and I start like.
You scratch out the map and you start making book of animals. Oh god.
He turns to look at
anyway.
you. Rishi turns to look at you, Ash, because you're standing next to each other, and he says, I'm just nervous about going into this forest. If Haley got lost here or McGonagall,
You are
I don't
with
know.
capable people, and we know all the animals. We are very strong.
You
I
should
would
see
feel
how many
much.
animals we've killed. So
I'd
many
feel much more
kittens.
comfortable if you would defend me or hide me somehow, just in case there's something in there.
How
What do
tall
you
was
mean?
he?
Why can't you help us?
Yeah.
You have a weapon?
I'm sure Yobi has extra daggers. I guess
I mean,
you probably wouldn't give them away.
I could
but...
break one of these bottles of Riesling that I have on me and use that as a weapon. It kind of like shows.
Yeah.
Whoa
what
there,
like,
Rishi.
brandishes
Don't
Whoa
like
there,
get
guns.
Rishi.
wasted.
Whoa, easy. No breaking bottles, especially of the good stuff.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a hand axe I could give you.
Hey, tell you what, Rishi. If anything starts happening, you take that axe, and if anything starts happening, you just watch after Cognac, and we'll take care of the rest. Okay?
Okay, I trust you all.
Mhm.
Whew.
Who
I'm
goes
a little
traveling
nervous.
Who goes traveling without a weapon? How did you get here without a weapon?
Oh, I just used the Eastern Road. It's very safe.
Oh.
This part of the country, however, not as safe.
Don't say that. You don't know the people who live here.
Oh. But if Haley's here and she's caught up in something,
We should probably
Hey.
get going.
Yeah, let's go.
so
Onward!
the party starts making the way deeper into the forest, and you can hear about 100 yards away from you. So you can't quite see it, but you can hear about 100 yards away from you. Wagon wheels come to a stop.
Rock me down like a wagon.
I heard someone up there stopping. Should we just walk up and check it out, make sure they're not of the evil sort?
Should we announce ourselves, or should we try to be? I mean,
I could
it
talk
be
very
alright.
loudly about the animals if you want me to.
I could sing.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that'd disarm them pretty well. I feel like this.
I
could
can
be-
try and harmonize with you.
Oh, sure.
about
Do you know-
animals?
What is a song that we would all know? I don't. Row your boat. We'll do it in a round.
Let's
and
do
then,
it, let's do
yeah.
it.
Okay, here we go. And we'll start singing a round
Row,
robin.
row.
Row.
Your boat.
You can hear the wagon wheels start going again, and a pony emerges with a person standing next to it. And you can hear that this woman is saying out loud, "Whew! I wasn't sure I'd get out of this forest alive. Thank goodness it's people." And she starts to pull her pony and cart closer to you. You can see it's a half-orc female, half-orc woman with chestnut brown hair, parted in the middle, big greenish eyes. She's wearing an apron decorated in a design of apples and honeycombs, and she's pulling a pony on a rope behind her. And the attached to the pony is a cart that's full of kitchen implements and tarts and cakes, all kind of bundled up so that they won't fall out of the cart. And she's looking up at you, and you could tell she's kind of like wiping her brow. She was a little bit nervous. She's looking up at you, saying, "Oh, thank the gods, it's people."
Hi.
Can Siri do an insight check and also at the same time put her hand over Yobi's mouth to cover whatever comment was about to come out of his mouth? She's just like, "Hi, who are you?" and covering his mouth.
I would also like to make an inside check because I'm
Yes.
thinking about the Feywild and like
Yeah.
the morale.
Make an insight check.
Can Siri help you with that? If that's okay.
You
Or I can
know,
do it. I'll do
I
a separate
am
one.
not the most insightful person.
Yeah, you can both make a
I'll do
separate insight check. Go for it.
Milo's just gonna be like kind of keeping an eye on the sides of like
8.
off the
Me too.
track just to make sure no one's running at him from the
Siri?
bushes.
10.
I mean,
Anyway.
based on it looks like her fear and relief are both genuine. It seems like she's about to exit the forest.
Okay.
What
She
takes
kind of-
you through the Killykeen?
Oh, well, I'm trying to get out of the Killykeen and go to Zadash.
Oh, you're almost there.
I know. That's why I'm so glad I ran into people and not monsters or brigands or bandits. This place is a little scary back there.
What happened?
I don't know. I just left Mlaština Village, and people are talking about slimy things and swampy things and things that walk on 6 legs, and I am not trying to be around anything like that.
You know, we're actually going there right now. The people are scared?
I think so.
Did you happen to see a halfling, a young halfling woman there?
No, I wasn't really staying that long. I was just there to sell my wares. And she points to her cart where you can see all the cakes and carts and things. My name is Fachel Ray. I'm a baker. And I make the most scrumptious of tarts. I'm gonna sell them in Zadash this week.
Oh,
I can't stand you.
It's gonna go really, really well. They look delicious.
Oh,
They
thank you
look
so
good.
much.
Do you think? I mean, I'm just like, I have a discerning palate, and if you give me something to try, I can predict how successful you will be in the city.
Oh my goodness, that would be so fun. I have some tester cake right here. And she takes a slice of this. It looks like a fruit cake with a white frosting with a little bit of like lime zest or something in the frosting. And she says, here you go.
Okay. Ash will take the cake slice and like nibble on it a little bit, look like ponderously into the air. And like, yes, this is good. This is pretty good. Yeah, I think you'll have good success.
Thank you so much. I think I should work for royalty or something one of these days. I wish I could stay longer, but I want to make sure that I get to Zadash before it gets dark. Maybe I'll see you there. There's a joke-off happening next week.
Oh yeah, Siri's gonna enter.
Oh, maybe I'll see you there. I like jokes.
Ash is
Hey,
really
piece of
great at
advice.
that.
Piece of advice there, Fachel. Stay away from the Catalonis if you're trying to work for royalty. I hear they're not too great, labor-wise.
Oh, okay. Good tip. What tip could I give you? Stay away from the swamp. I hear there's animals with 8 legs and things in there.
8.
Oh, you added on the legs this time.
Oh, 10 legs. 10 legs and things.
Jesus Christ, that's terrifying.
That's
I don't know
serious.
who Jesus is, but
All right, Fachel. Well, safe travels to you, and I guess we'll just try and maneuver our carts around each other and, be on our way.
All right. Good luck.
Yeah,
And she kind of like waves you off. She dusts some flour off her skirt and apron, and she keeps going with her little pony.
Can I say one more thing to her? Sorry. What was the name of the chocolatier that we met? The candy shop guy?
You never asked, so I didn't tell you.
I'm just gonna be like, also there's a candy person and maybe you can do like a pairing. He's putting alcohol into his candy now. Might be a really good relationship.
Sounds intoxicating.
Mhm.
Do you know if it's as good as the vampire's kiss?
Do I know what that is?
Make a history check, please.
I bet that chocolatier has some sort of name. Billy Bonka,
18.
perhaps?
18. So Siri knows the vampire's kiss is one of the most famous recipes in the Seven Sisters, and it's based out of an inn that's near the city of Raksha, which is south of Zadash.
But I've never had it, so I wouldn't know.
You've never had it. If you share this with the group, Milo would know that Raksha city is very close to Stonica.
Okay, yeah, I'll be like, oh, from Rasha City?
Well, that's pretty close to my hometown.
Maybe
Yes.
you know it.
Ooh, have you tried it, little one? She looks down at you, Milo.
Is it a sweet?
It's a sweet cake, yeah.
I might be around, but I'm not too keen on the sweets.
Well, it's a big hit. It's a big hit wherever you can find it.
Why is that?
Oh, it's because it's delicious.
Ernest.
It's intoxicating. It's magical.
Magical, you say?
Yeah.
You have this fly that can turn into a freaking 5-foot fly and you can ride it? That's magical.
Oh my goodness, that sounds very scary. I'm glad it's yours and not mine.
Cool.
All right, everybody, round it up. I prefer borscht. Let's go.
Thanks for the cake.
All right,
Good luck.
you're very
We'll
welcome.
see you
Good luck.
there.
Good luck. Maybe I'll see you at the joke off. Bye.
Bye, Fachel.
Bye, Rachel.
Bye, Paige.
Rachel waves you
I
goodbye.
think so.
You can tell at this point, Rishi has exhaled a whole bunch of air. He's sort of like holding it in. And he's wiping his brow and he says, oh, thank goodness it was just a baker. I have no idea what could be in this forest.
You want some cake?
Yeah, I'd love some cake.
Here you go.
Thank
Maybe
you.
it'll come. Yeah, it's good cake.
And I just say back, I'm like, geez, Louise, Rishi, act like you've been there before. Let's go.
I don't know. So the party makes their way another about 20 or 30 minutes. It's relatively quiet. You don't see very many people on the road, but you do continue to hear the woodpeckers and the animals scurrying about. As the road bends again, this time going to the east a little bit, you can hear somebody walking toward you.
Row, your boat.
This is bordering on a little creepy at this point.
I think Siri's like, let's change it up a little bit. Maybe we'll do something a little lighter, and you can do percussion here. And she takes out like a wood block for you.
Oh hell yes! Let's go.
Yes, on 2 and 4. 2 and 4. That's 1 and 3. No, I'll match you. You start. Yeah, you start, and I'll match you.
Milo shouts out, "Hey there, how you doing?"
A female voice shouts back, "Hey, it's me, Thutha."
Oh.
Thutha?
Thutha?
Yeah. Who
Okay,
are you? I'm getting closer.
Say, hold on, who are you? Like, besides your name?
Oh, I run the Knives Be Sharp shop in Zadash.
Okay, totally
Me, Thutha.
normal.
Yes, I am normal. Who are you?
We're the
normal.
croutons.
Yeah.
Crouton.
Don't worry
Like-
about
like-
it. We're working on it.
Like the food?
Yeah, baby.
You can call us the crew if you like.
She calls it. So before I continue, do any of you speak Dwarvish? She shouts out something in Dwarvish, and waits for her response.
We don't know what you said. Can Siri, because she's a musician, can she sing something in Dwarvish? Like, does she know a song in Dwarvish, even though she doesn't know the words, Like one of those kind of situations?
Give me an intelligence check.
Just flat intelligence, not like a
Yeah, flat
performance check?
intelligence. Not even history. Nope.
Not
You just,
performance?
Reply in it like a different language.
Oh, 16?
16? You
Yeah.
would know some. Yeah, I would say that
Like
you
a
probably
short
know
lullaby or
some songs with
something.
some basic language.
Yes. I
Like a happy birthday kind of song.
Yeah, I respond with that in Dwarvish, like
Happy
Cumpleaños
birthday.
feliz, que te amamos aquí, cumpleaños.
Thutha's voice gets happier and louder, and you can see rounding the corner is a 3.5 foot tall female dwarf with dark brown skin. She has crispy brown hair in braids, and she's walking kind of with a jump in her step. You can tell that she's wearing a leather leather vest with many different pockets, and she's kind of whistling and walking towards you all. And she's like, hey, let's and she's rubbing her arms and she's rubbing her elbows as she's talking to you. Croutons, what are you all about? Are you a band, a bard, or what's happening?
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, sure. Yeah, we are technically a band, I guess. Siri knows her way around a few instruments, and you heard Olena's lovely voice earlier. So, you could consider us a band. We also
Stage hands. Sorry, that came to me really.
No, that's not bad. That's not bad.
And why are you going towards Mlaština? There's not so much to see there. It's a blasted little dump.
Well, we're on the hunt for someone. Actually, I don't know if you've seen any young halfling women in your travels.
I mean, not really. I see more halflings in Zadash. Zadash is very multiracial and multicultural.
And that's why we love it there.
Mm-hmm. Are
Yeah,
your
we-
elbows okay?
No, it kind of hurt a little bit, actually.
What happened?
I spent so much time at the Sodden Coffer, resting my elbows, drinking beer, trying to soften up the lady who works there, trying to sell this dagger, and she holds open her vest and shows you a pretty nice looking dagger. And she says, but they don't have any money in that blasted little village.
How much is that dagger? Says Yobi.
500 gold, sir. You
Never
don't-
mind.
What
He's
was
gonna
this
try and
person's
steal it.
name? This person was Thuthu.
The-
The.
Oh, my name is Thutha Elberthor.
I don't know what you just said to me, but I'm very happy for you, Dada. Do
She
you mind
owns
if I
it.
call you Dada?
That's my name. Please do call me
Oh,
Dada.
okay,
I'm
good,
from
good,
the
good.
Elbert Lord family.
So Dada, we've been hearing some strange rumors about Mlaština. You know what's going on there? We've heard about these slimes maybe around the area.
10
Yeah,
legs.
well, you know, my blasted sailor buddies at Malo Misto told me to sell my wares there, but they were selling me an old tale, yes, sir. I couldn't sell anyone in Mlaština a rat trap in a swamp full of rats. So I'm getting the hell out of there is what I'm doing. I'm going back to Zadash.
There's a lot of rats there.
Swamp creatures,
Oh.
including rats
Ah.
and bats and crocodiles.
And what about and snakes?
and snakes.
frogs?
Yes, and she's kind of like rubbing her braids and rubbing her elbows. Like it's a zoo, a literal zoo,
That
a
sounds
scary
great.
one.
Well, that dagger looked pretty amazing. Maybe we'll have use for your services someday in Zadash. I hope we can come across each other again. But we're on a tight schedule. We got to get going.
Oh,
What was your store
well,
called again, in case we do need your assistance?
my store, it's in Lambtown. It's across the street from Malo Misto. The name of my shop is Knives Be Sharp, because my knives be sharp.
That's, I mean, very apt naming for your store. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, Zelda knows what she's doing.
Do you specialize in anything else or just knives?
Third party.
Knives, garrots, if you want to chop off someone's neck for something.
Yeah, I do. Sorry.
Something sharp. And I have some friends from northern Virlinia teaching me about this thing they call a guillotine. Sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Siri turns away.
That's interesting.
Well, you tell Ben, Lucky, and Smithers we say hi, and we'll see you then. Maybe we'll see you at Mama Misto's.
I will see you at Malo Misto. Good luck. If you're going to Mlaština, you'll need it. It's a dump.
Mm-hmm. I think those were the names of Caden's friends, so I'm just
Yes, they
saying
were.
what I'm assuming were the sailors, so.
In Elvish, as she leaves, be like, Liberté, Égalité, Fraternité. And just for the guillotine effect.
Yeah.
Elvish is canonically French in this world. I just came up with that, so congrats.
Alrighty.
I don't speak French.
There we go.
There we go.
So there's a language in the game called Gallic.
Like Irish Gaelic? Oh no, Gaelic.
Gallic. So if you do want to speak French, there are characters who will speak Gallic.
Wait.
Like
Alright,
Monsieur
that-
Ledine, for example.
Well, I hope your elbows are well rested and doesn't
Moisturized.
impede your dagger creating too much.
Yeah, she looks at you and puts her arm around your shoulder. You're the only one who's her height in this group. And she's like, friend, I hope so too. For all of us.
You know, maybe our chances of survival would be a little better if you gave us that dagger and we could return it to you and sing your praises along the way.
I can sell you this dagger, sir. Not just giving things away. What do I look like? A giveaway kind of person?
Well, think of it more as like free advertisement. I mean, we go many places. We can influence for you and be like, oh yes, this dagger is from Thuthu in Zadash.
Any persuasion check?
That's her thing now. I was gonna say everyone's name
I
wrong.
love that.
So
That's hilarious.
either Siri make a persuasion check, or Siri, if you're helping Milo, then Milo make a persuasion check.
Siri can make it.
Rather.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll make it.
Do you have a hashtag that you normally use or anything like that?
Right,
to
like
spread the word?
hashtag Thutha.
Yeah, the hashtag the actually.
Ooh, that's good. 17 plus 7. What was that? 24?
24.
Oh crap, bards.
Yeah.
Well, she says, you know what, croutons, you're a nice bunch of folk.
That's true.
Maybe I'll give you a discount next time I see you in Zadash. Just make sure you get out of Mlaština alive.
Well, that's the goal, and we'll take you up on that offer next time we're in town. Hopefully, we can afford your fine wares.
I hope so too. My prices are accurate, shall we say, as accurate as my knives. She holds up her knife again.
Oh, put that back. Okay, well, nice to meet you. See you around, everybody. Row, 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 row.
You boats.
Your voices actually begin to echo fairly loudly as you enter a clearing in the middle of the forest. And it's where you see the remnants of an overgrown stone circle that are slowly being reclaimed by nature. There are about 5 or 6 tall stone blocks called menhirs, and there's some writing in a language that is not familiar to all of you on these menhirs.
Do we roll intelligence to see what language it is, or
you could roll Arcana, and if you speak Elvish, you could do that at advantage.
Roll intelligence to stay away from it.
You could roll intelligence. Mm-hmm.
Or wisdom. Be like, am I wise enough to not fuck with that?
Well, I'd have to roll intelligence first to be able to identify what's on there, and then we'll do wisdom.
Yeah.
Oh, I did an Arcana. I thought you said Arcana.
What was your Arcana result?
It was 18.
Anybody else do Arcana?
I did Arcana for 19, so
19.
same.
Okay.
3.
The 18 and 19 is enough. Those of you who... And can either of you speak Elvish or read Elvish? Olena. Olena has determined that the writing is an ancient version of Elvish.
This looks like an ancient version of Elvish. Okay, I'll think of another language that can be French. Elvish.
Olena is able to deduce that the fragmented writing discusses a great exodus to flee a dark female presence that exists within the Mlaština swamps.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
And the part that is the most modern Elvish, you can make out all the words of the sentence.
Oh my god. Yeah, you made a fool of us, then broken dreams have to end. The elves escape the clutches of the evil hussy. Hussy? I don't ever say that word. Whose perfume reeks of the burnt flesh of toads. First of all, I'd like to know what perfume she uses.
Sounds a bit sexist. I'm sure she's just a wonderful woman that wanted to be left alone.
You have made a fool of us. Are we talking about the people of the little town, we think? Or...
I don't know.
Would you make an insight check?
I check for grammar. It's 15.
Your best guess is that this speech is from the point of view of the elves who escaped whatever this person or force is and survived long enough to build these stone pillars.
So it kind of feels like a warning for other people? Or like a, well...
Oh, jeez. I have a horrible feeling. Let's try and get there as quick as possible, guys.
Does any
Not
of this
through
sound...
the circle, around the circle.
Yeah, let's go around. Does any of this sound familiar to you, Milo, or you, Reese's?
Should I roll another history check? Or?
You can. Rishi shakes his head no, and he's looking more scared than ever. He's kind of like, his teeth are chattering a little bit. He's not enjoying this.
History?
History, yeah.
21.
Ooh.
It's familiar in the sense that you have heard stories of elves descending from this part of the country, moving toward the eastern border of the Seven Sisters, but you maybe have never heard what all the reasons for why they fled, and maybe this is a reason for why they might have fled.
I've heard rumor, but nothing certain. Maybe this is something to it. Well, I guess let's keep walking towards danger. Rishi, you're looking like you're in a natural spot right now, man. You are looking good.
I'm feeling very anxious about this. No sign of Haley, no sign of the first search party either. Well, the good news is I can see the edge of Mlaština Village right there. It's only 100 yards away. We need to find a tavern right away.
Yeah, let's get you out of the wild, bud. You don't belong here.
I agree.
Do we also see the edge of the village, or does only he see
You
the
also
edge
see the
of
edge.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm just really paranoid.
That's a good point. That's a good point to make. Can Siri just try to like comfort him, be like, "It's gonna be all right," and like put her. Oh, I guess is he a halfling? Is he short?
No, he's a half elf actually. He's
great! I'll like just put his like my hand on his back and do like that soft rub thing, you know, that like it's gonna be okay. And yeah, just try to calm him down.
He's still nervous, but he is comforted by this. You can tell.
We're almost there, bud. Just keep walking.
Folks, you find yourself walking along the eastern road that enters Mlaština Village. Mlaština Village is broken up into 3 districts. Light Song, which is the western district. Clear Street, which is the northern district. And the eastern district is called East District. And you're walking close to the entrance of the East District at the moment. So Mlaština itself, it's a very small village on the swamp's edge. You see old wooden buildings standing on raised supports over the very wettish landscape with wooden walkways connecting a lot of the buildings. And those walkways are also raised over the ground. The once fertile soil in the area seems blighted by the summer heat, and the atmosphere here is a humid, sweaty funk. From what you know about Mlaština and what Rishi is sharing, you seem to understand that the town is largely self-sustaining, thanks to its crop of cabbage, and especially its onions, which leave a lightly sweet and pungent smell in the air. In total, you can make out pretty much the entire map of the village. There's only around 50 to 60 buildings, with the most notable building being the 2-story tavern in the center of town called the Sodden Coffer. As you get a little bit closer to the entrance of the East District, you notice that there's viney overgrowth that's creeping up the wooden supports and structures of pretty much all of the village's buildings. And you see very few people out in the street, so it's relatively quiet. You see a few locals notice you, and they're greeting you using 2 palms, one palm facing up, one palm facing down, and saying D-Day.
D-Day.
D-Day, and that's how they're greeting you. Mm-hmm.
Is it one of those things like where if I bow low, someone bows lower? So if I go,
you want to try it?
D-Day, and then they D-Day back, and I say D-Day again, they have to D-Day back.
They say D-Day again.
D-Day.
D-Day.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab Elena's hand. Okay.
No, I just wanted to test it out. You know what I mean?
Rishi says, "We need to get to that tavern so I can tie up cognac for the afternoon. What do you all want to do?"
Go talk to the family. What do you think, Milo?
It's like nighttime, right?
Right now it's around 2-ish in the afternoon, so you're getting kind of hungry. Also, it might be a good time to find an inn or eat some rations or.
Maybe we should get a room for the night or something, and then I feel like bars always have the information, right? So let's.
Yeah, and then maybe we can go out and take a look around.
Yeah.
So can you just clarify, because you mentioned that like the wood planks, this is not like built on the swamp, but it feels like it's just very soft, like boggy. Yeah.
Soft and boggy.
Okay.
They called me in middle school, actually. What?
That's what you call something?
I said that's what they called me in middle school.
Stupid.
Don't worry about it.
So is it like?
Thank you. Don't miss your joke.
But is it raised? You said it's raised,
yeah.
And it's not like versus being built on the mud and then planks to help you, but it's like raised above the mud.
It's raised above. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and it's not like boaty, it's just that it's too soft, so it's like stakes.
It's very soft.
Okay, I see.
From where you're standing too, you can already see the edge of the swamp. It's not that far from the edge of town. Okay. Only like 100 meters or so. It's very close.
It's a very interesting place to settle down.
Not somewhere I would choose, I don't think.
Maybe there's something special in the ground, like, I don't know, something that makes the onions not make you cry when you cut them.
That's not enough for me to live here, I don't think. But yeah, I mean, there could be something like that. Go to the tavern.
To the inn?
I'm like
looking at Reese's like, let's go to the tavern, I guess.
Yeah, Rishi, make sure Cognac's taken care of. Let's go find ourselves a roommate.
No, I definitely will. And by the way, the Goldfoot family is going to take care of the rooms for this evening. So don't you spend a single coin.
Thank you, Rishi. Thank you.
Siri feels odd about this. Something about a man that is not actually a Goldfoot telling a person that is the Goldfoot family that the family will pay for. You know what I mean? And so in her head, she's like she's thinking very weird thoughts. She doesn't say anything aloud, but I'm just like, interesting. Okay. It is not. I don't know. It feels weird to me. No. Anyway. Okay. Let's go.
The whole party kind of makes their way towards the center of town, and you see very clearly the hitching posts out front of this kind of decrepit wooden building called the Sodden Coffer. And this is the town. This looks like the clear town meeting point. A woman calls out to you from close to the western district, from close to Lightsong. She can clearly see you, and she says, "D-Day.
Good day.
Are you here to help?"
Potentially help with what?
She steps a little closer. She's a human woman, pale-faced. She's dressed in farmer's clothes. She has long black hair, parted in the middle that goes way down to her waist. She's wearing a low-cut summer dress with hand-painted flowers, and she's the way that she's speaking to you. It's strangely alluring. You wouldn't expect a person who speaks like this to live in a village like this. She sighs and says, "Yeah, we need help here in Mlaština."
Help with what?
Well, my name is Rana.
Hello.
Hi.
Frog.
My 3 children are very important to me.
Yeah.
And if any of them got sick, it would just give me the summertime sadness.
No!
I need to keep my children away from a life of kaif. You see, my husband's in Spinaka. He's due home in the autumn. But I've been here alone with the vegetables. The carrots, the asparagus, the taro.
There.
Carrots, asparagus.
I thought you were doing like a rana as in she was a frog and she was the lady we were on the lookout for, but it's nice to know that her name is actually Rana Del Ley. Is your last name Del Ley?
No, it's pronounced Del Hay, like
Gotcha.
horses eat hay.
Oh, that's very nice.
How did you know that?
I am so intuitive, insightful. They call me.
Call me.
Yeah. No.
She's kind of playing with her hair and stroking all the way down to her waist, and she's like, "You look like a smart, very intelligent group of people."
Rana, you said you grew carrots and asparagus?
And no
Yeah.
cabbages or onions.
Oh, I grow onions too, but it's not my specialty.
Can Siri roll an insight check on her?
Sure.
Man, it was almost good, and then it wasn't. That's a 6.
You could tell. You see, she seems like she's kind of affected in some way. Like this would not be her normal mood.
Can I use my divine sense on her to see if she's like a ghost or something?
Yeah. You need to roll.
No, it's just
Automatic.
use. So it says as an action, you can detect good and evil until the end of your next turn. You can sense anything affected by the hollow spell. Know the location of any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet. That's not beyond cover.
I'm gonna tell you the answer in the chat.
Okay.
Grab a water.
I can't remember any other Lana Del Rey songs now.
It's a good one.
Oh, young and beautiful.
Pretty good.
And you still love me when I'm alone.
My vegetables were born to die and feed us in Mlaština.
I
Rana,
can't stand.
I love it.
Rana, you said you need help. Have you seen anyone else in town maybe lately that's offered to help you?
Well, they didn't help me. They were searching for this little halfling who was here, and then I haven't seen them in the past few days. They went into the swamp
A couple days ago, you said?
a couple days ago. One big, tall, muscular guy, and this old, bony-looking wizard. I almost said lizard. This wizard.
Oh, I know them. Do you know what they were looking for?
Yeah, some halfling went missing. I hope she didn't fall down a well.
What? Rana, are you alright?
No,
What's going on?
I'm worried for my children.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
So
Why are you worried?
what makes you worried for these children?
Oh, well, people in this village have started drinking a whole lot of this addictive substance called kife.
Why
I
is it
do
so
not
addictive?
want my children drinking that garbage.
And do you know where the kife is coming from? Why is it?
The Sodden
is this a new
Coffer,
thing?
the tavern right there.
Is this a new development at the tavern, or?
Yeah, the past couple weeks, underage kids are drinking it for fun.
Siri is now investigating this person for any religious symbols to be like, are you just a religious jerk?
So wait, is this insight? Are you trying to do?
I don't know. I'm checking her as close. I'm like looking for, is she wearing
It
something
could be
that's like
religion check.
She's just
yeah,
like
religion or investigation
religion
for like
check?
a
Yeah, make a
symbol
religion
on
check.
her. A religion check.
Mhm.
Sorry, just the way it sounded. I'm like, What is this? Religion. Oh, it's not good. That's a nat one.
Maybe it's the summertime heat that's getting to her.
Well, Rana, I think you need to go have yourself a sit down somewhere and cool off, and we'll go ask around and see if we can help you out. Don't want
Yeah.
anything bad happening to your kid.
I think I need to rest by the beach, by the water. I miss the water, you know.
You missed-
That's great. Okay, everybody.
Off to the races.
Oh, God. Every day I struggle.
E-Day.
Good day.
Good
E-Day.
day.
Good day.
Yeah, she
Good
starts backing
day.
up away from you.
Horrifying.
You guys, she was a little weird. You
Yeah,
know?
I imagine if there's some drug named Kife, she might have been on it because she was a little loopy, huh?
Well, that makes a lot of sense now that you're saying it, actually.
Yeah.
Should we try and help her out? Maybe I could do like a lay on hands and see if that helps clear her mind.
I'm not
Should-
sure. Once you get locked in on the sauce, you never leave the sauce. That's not the saying, but that's what I've heard.
Yeah. Well, I don't know too much about that, but let's go into the tavern, see if they know anything about
Her and the sauce.
yeah.
And did she say that your friends or the family went into the swamp
Yeah.
and not the forest?
Yeah, she said the swamp, so I imagine they were on to something and maybe knew where Haley was headed. Let's ask around and find out what they were asking.
hmm
It's at this point you notice that Rishi is tying some rope to one of the hitching posts to set up Cognac, the donkey. And all of you are getting a really good look at the Sodden Coffer. It's a very old and damaged wooden building. And you can hear, even while you're standing outside, you can hear people walking around on the very creaky floorboards inside, indicating this place really needs renovation. As you open the door, the creaky wooden door to this pub, you see that a number of the benches and chairs only have a single arm, or it's missing one of the slats to sit on, so it's kind of falling apart. So as you walk in, you notice several tables and a number of townsfolk kind of sitting in this bar. So you walk inside and you see a red-headed woman behind the bar, seems to be the bartender, and there are a couple folks at the bar, including a frog-human hybrid who is drinking from a very large bottle. You see a dark-haired human man with some scars on his face and 3 identical triplets standing next to him. At the table closest to you, you see an old man with wild white hair flowing out from the back of his head. And along the southern wall, you see a man kind of drinking a dark substance by himself at a single table. And you see a goblin woman with a series of scrolls and handwritten notes laid out on the table in front of her.
You guys want to? Okay.
Yeah. Also, you also notice that behind the bar, you can tell that this place also functions as the local general store. So it's not just liquors and tonics and things, but you see flour and sugar and honey and fruits and vegetables and other dry goods.
Should we split up and see what these people know, or what do you guys
Yeah.
think?
Great idea.
Who wants who? Can I talk to the old man?
Yeah, go for it, Ash.
Okay, thanks. I make my way over.
This goblin with all these scrolls kind of caught my attention. Maybe I'll go talk to her. Maybe Yobi should stay away. I don't know if, he hates goblins, but he might, based on his hatred of orcs.
Maybe Yobi can talk to this one in the corner.
The
other that you said was drinking like a black substance?
Yes. Oh, this guy in the corner. Okay. Yep.
I would go to frog person. I'm intrigued automatically by frog. Well, do you want me to talk to the person with the triplets, Siri? How do you feel about children?
Oh, I mean...
I'll go talk to the person with triplets.
Tells you everything.
You know how I feel about children. Again.
Yeah.
But I'll do it for you.
I don't know where Siri stands on them. I'm gonna go with probably not the greatest child person. Okay, I'll get the frog. Or the bartender. I'll talk to the bartender. I'll sit next to the frog person, but go to the bartender.
Okay.
So I'll probably sit on the other side of you next to the man with the children.
Maybe
So
don't
Elena's
be
talking to the
surrounded
man
by
with children
creepy
and not the
triplets.
frog person.
Oh, I don't want to be real close to them because that freaks me the fuck out. I don't say that out loud. Well, I say that as
We'll go
approaching.
back to back. Yeah, we'll go back to back. So we're like,
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, okay.
So we're going to narrate this going from the eastern part of the room to the western part of the room. We're going to start with Siri. Siri,
Okay.
you walked up to this old man who's drinking alone. He's drinking from a small bottle, this thick black substance. He's 3 foot tall. He's a rock gnome. Got very grayish skin. He is kind of a hardened look about him. And he's wearing overalls. And you can tell that from his profession is probably mining based on what he's wearing. And he looks up at you and kind of mutters, "What does this person want?"
I do the, what is it? Bidet?
D-Day? Mm-hmm. He does the D-Day back to you. He says,
Bidet.
yes,
I like the
D-Day,
Bidet.
D-Day, D-Day. It's every day, D-Day. In Mlaština, what do you want?
May I sit with you?
It's a free province. Yes, you can
Yes.
sit with me.
Oh yes, but I didn't want to be rude and interrupt you. I'll sit across from him. Whoa, not on the table. Okay. How are you doing? I'm Siri, by the way. I'm a bard.
Oh, I like bards, actually. My name is Lobus. Lobus Wagglefront.
Oh, Lobus, that is a very beautiful name. I haven't met many gnomes in my life. As a bard, I like to sometimes collect stories and songs, and I was wondering if maybe you would share any with me.
Oh,
You don't have to.
you could write 100 songs about me drinking away the pain.
Oh no, please! And I reach and I touch his hand, oh please, tell me more. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I gave my life to those mines. I'd rather be dancing and singing with a bard, with a troop of bards. But
you still
for the
can.
family, I gave my life for those tin mines. And all I did was line the pockets of the upper class, the upper town, overlooking less lowly workers in the lower city, they call it, in Raksha. And what do they do when I get hurt mining metal for them? Nothing. They expected me to use my own pay and say it was my own fault for taking a dangerous job.
They didn't even have workers' compensation.
I've never heard of the concept.
These upper folk, truly just horrid people, and they have horrible stories. Honestly, you would probably have. This is already a much better story than any of the others I've ever heard.
You're so kind. Well,
What are you drinking? Maybe I can get you another.
it's called Kaif. Brett Nora here sells it for real cheap. Not like in Raksha or Zadash. But you can't have mine. You can't have mine. If you want to try, you get your own.
Oh, I will. But tell me what it tastes like. Is it good? Is it? I have never
It
heard
tastes amazing. It tastes like there's nothing to do in the world but sit and smile. And all the pain in my body goes to nothing. I love it.
Wow, that sounds just like the second best release I've ever heard of in my life. Just
Yeah, the problem is the pain always comes back. because I injured my knee. I always want more kaif. I wake up from that beautiful delirium, and I want more kaif. It's all I think about. And now I'm kaifing more than I'm mining. My wife left me. My kids, she took them. My dog doesn't even notice me anymore.
Oh no, well, we have to pull you out of this. This is, I mean, it sounds wonderful in the short term, but is there anyone that could maybe heal your knee I
can't afford a cleric. I wouldn't even want to go to a cleric. I'd rather just spend the money on kaif, honestly, good woman.
Well, I mean, does this make you happy though, or is it just a temporary relief?
It's as temporary as a snail on a log.
I feel as if your story is already so interesting that it has so much more to go, you know? And if we treat this as your final chapter, it'll be a dud.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not planning to spend the rest of my days here in Mlaština. I'm on my way north to Rovnica, where I can maybe make an honest day's living.
I don't know what to say to that.
Maybe I need to be a beggar for a little bit, or I could be a street dancer. I still have moves. They don't have mines, though, in Rovnica, and I'm not going back to Raksha. Raksha and the rich, snooty people that live there, I don't think I could ever turn my face there again.
Well, maybe there's like a desk job you could do, you know? I hear that everyone's always looking for help with their numbers.
I wonder if I could stay awake long enough and not have to drink kaif. I could do something like that.
Maybe you just have to slowly wean off of it, right?
Sounds good, like a good idea, but I don't want to do that. I want to just keep drinking kaif. It's delicious. Sets my mood exactly where I want it to be, and the pain in my knee disappears.
Well, sorry I can't be much more help with that. I could possibly play a song or two for you, but I'm new to the area. I heard that the swamp was really beautiful and that I had to check it out.
Sister, the swamp is not beautiful.
Oh, have you been?
No, but it's as green and grimy as my ex-wife.
But that sounds kind of pretty. Green is pretty.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess you could be right. In the right light, yes, green is pretty.
Well, I was told it was worth the see and that there were people coming all the time and visiting.
Yeah, but for fun? I don't know what you could do for fun in that swamp. Maybe there's treasure or some kind, or maybe there's Pada Sola, but I don't believe those tales.
So you're just gonna keep chatting about the swamp, I guess? I don't know.
Let's go to Ash next. Ash, you're talking to this significantly older gentleman.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was just thinking. I want to roll like. I as I'm approaching him, I want to like really like secretly like just like analyze him and see what he's about. Like any information that I think I can gather on him based on what he was looking like.
I think in D&D they call this a vibe check.
Yes, I want to do a deep.
So that's insight. Yes.
All right. That is a 13.
This person gives off a hippie-ish kind of vibe. Like, the way that he's kind of swaying back and forth, it's like, you could imagine him talking about peace and love.
How many drinks are on the table? How many cups?
You can see a half-full tankard of beer in front of him.
Tankard's big, right? Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna, like, approach him, like, confidently, like, I'm, like, man walking, like, how, I'm just, like, walking. Yeah, I'm like, and then I'm gonna sit down and pull the chair and be like, hey, sir, mind if I sit here?
He nods his head and says, certainly, D-Day.
D-Day, all right. How are you doing today?
I'm doing really good. I gave myself a hug this morning. You should always give yourself and your neighbor a hug. Yes,
no, that's crazy. That's what I always tell people too.
All right. And
I like the way you think.
He puts his hand up to give you a high five.
I high five him right back. I'm like, sir. Yeah, I could tell the vibes were right in this tavern.
So this is a very old-looking gnome with flowing white hair. He's got a little bit of goatee and thick-rimmed circular glasses. He's about as tall as Milo, so he's about 3'4". and he's smiling from ear to ear, drinking his beer. He's like, so he's sort of like, you're new. What are you doing here in Mlaština?
Yeah, I just like to travel. Thought this would be a cool place. I don't like to travel to like the big cities. I like to travel to small towns and like see what's going on. And I feel like, do you know what's going on here? I'm just curious.
As far as I can tell, it's very peaceful here. I like the vibe in Mlaština.
Very peaceful. I like
it's
that.
Very peaceful.
Anything non-peaceful?
I don't know. Some of the people in town think that there's a problem with enlightenment, and he points towards the gnome in the corner that was talking to Siri, and he's specifically pointing towards the bottle that man has been drinking from.
Enlightenment? What do you mean?
Yeah, I don't exactly know if that's real enlightenment. I think it's a medication that's temporary. It's this thing called kaif.
Kaif?
Kaif.
Oh, interesting.
I'm not into that. I'm not into that though. I'm into peace and hugs and no drugs.
That's a good way to live. Good way to live, sir.
He wants to give you a high five.
I high five him again. He's
like, can I buy you a beer? You are really cool. What's your name again?
Oh, my name. You can call me Ash. Yeah, that's what I go by. What do you go by?
Pepe. My name's Pepe Imas.
Oh, hi, Pepe.
Yeah, sabe, Pepe.
I'm so glad to meet such a friendly person here.
Hold on a second. I'm just gonna grab a beer from Brednora. Do you like ale?
I love ale. Yeah.
One ale coming right up.
All right.
He scoots out of his chair and goes to the bar, and he's gonna come back in a second. Meanwhile, Olena has walked up to this older, slightly kind of like middle-aged human with you can see he's got some scars on his face. He looks very down and out, and he's kind of like he's not literally crying in his beer, but he's looking down at his beer as his three sons, his three identical triplet sons, you can see are talking to him, saying things like, "Dad, can we go now? Dad, can we go now?"
Sorry. But no one is drinking. Is it Kaif TH or Kaif F?
Kaif, K-I-F-E.
Okay, cool.
This gentleman is not drinking Kaif. He's drinking
and neither
beer.
of the children.
The children are not drinking anything.
Okay. Bidet, sir, are you alright?
Bidet. No, life sucks right now.
My God, tell me about it.
Yeah, look at this brood I have next to me, and he points to his three kids.
Such young cherub.
It's so hard to raise three kids on your own. You know what I mean?
Absolutely not. But I can learn how to sympathize with you. If you don't mind me asking, how did it end up being just you raising these three wonderful children by yourself?
My wife, I lost her in an accident, or they tell me it was an accident. I'm not sure. Could be Kaif related for all I know.
We have been hearing, my friends and I just came into town and been hearing a lot about this Kaif, actually from even a mother just outside was worrying about the children who were going to
Rana, I know that lady. She's a little funny if you ask me.
Yeah, I want, cool.
I mean, she's pretty when she cries, and it's comforting to know. Comforting to know that the city still has emotions. But Mlaština, I can't wait to get out of here. I just need a job. I just need a job and a prayer and some luck, and then I can get myself back on my feet. My name's Florin, by the way. What's your name?
Good to meet you. I'm Olena. Just passing by in town. We didn't realize this town was struggling so much. It seems like there is a lot of strife with the Kaif and perhaps monsters. Have you heard anything of this too? Is it safe to have your children here?
Well, he points over to the frog humanoid-looking person sitting behind you, and he says, "Well, we've heard from that guy that there's definitely something dangerous in the swamp. So I'm definitely not going there. But to survive in Mlaština, you kind of have to get involved in the onion and cabbage growing business. And look at me, look at my hands. They're soft. I'm not a farmer. I'm a fundmeek."
A what?
Fundmeek. That's just my name. Florin Funmeek.
Okay. I didn't know if that was a career I didn't know about.
Wish it was a career. But I'm not good at very many other things. You want to meet my kids?
Sure, I would love to.
Kids, come over here and meet this nice lady. And one by one, 3 identical blonde-haired triplets walk over to you. They're wearing the same clothes, and they all kind of have the same voice. The first one says, D-Day, my name is Tumkeet. The second one comes over and says, D-Day, my name is Prajit. The third one walks over. He's a little slower than his other brothers. And he says, D-Day, my name is Umplut.
Okay, wait, there was Tajit, Prajit, and Umplut?
Mm-hmm.
That's normal. I'll be like, kids, stop giving your father so much grief. Can't you tell he's struggling right now?
The second child, Prajit, starts tugging on your clothes. And he's saying to you, Mister, do you have a copper?
I am a lady, first of all, so no, and also no.
He looks very upset, and he retreats with his 2 brothers to the corner of the room.
Okay, they seem lovely. You know, here's the thing, my man. I think you and your children should make your way to Zadash. There is actually a place where you might be able to find a job, and the kids could make a lot of friends, called the Shepherd's Respite Orphanage. They are looking for help around. You may not get a ton of pay, but you know it is a steady career that you could put on your resume and then apply to other jobs later.
But my children aren't orphans, though. They still have me. I'm their father.
No, absolutely. But it would be nice to have some friends their own age, I think, and socialize them. You know. Just making friends. But I think in general, Zadash might be a good place for you because it seems like there are not many opportunities here that you can
The big
rely on.
city of Zadash, huh? I mean, as my parents always said, the big city, the bigger the city, the bigger the risk.
I mean, I guess, but you know, it is less swampy, some might say. There are more jobs out there, some might say.
You make a good point. And maybe, just maybe, I'd be able to find a second wife.
Okay, I'm happy for you.
Hey kids, this lady said there might be a new mom for us in some other city. You want to go? And the kids are all like, they're shrugging their shoulders. They don't seem to really care.
They love you a lot, I can really tell. Here, you know, for my advice, I was actually wondering if you've seen a young halfling woman around town anywhere, if you've been here for a little while. Do you know where she went, or perhaps why she was here?
Yeah, I mean, I see all the newcomers to town. There was a young halfling woman that came here about a week or so ago. But she didn't stay here, like she didn't rent a room out. Of course, you can talk to Britt Nora, the bartender, to see what she knows, but I don't think she stayed here in the town very long.
Interesting. And you don't know where she went afterwards?
I don't know, but I'm assuming the swamp.
Yeah. Did you see anyone else who might have had a conversation with her?
Not personally, but I did hear stories that a search party was sent out to look for her. And that they also went to the swamp.
Okay, good to know. You know, my dear friend, I wish you all the best. I hope you get to Zadash, and perhaps I will see you there again someday, and your children will be all grown and wonderful people in the world, and you will be, you know, happy with your 3rd or 4th wife or 2nd wife or something.
Only second.
Only 2nd. Okay, I got it.
Oh, by the way, Mister, do you have a copper? And he
Is
pulled
the
out
man
his palm.
asking me this?
The father, yes.
Good day.
All right, he looks sad and returns to his beer.
Okay, I have learned all I could.
Last to act is Yobi?
Yeah, where is Milo?
Where is Milo? Oh no, Milo's next. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Milo is talking to this goblin lady over here, sitting by herself.
D-Day.
She looks over at you with her gap-toothed grin and says, D-Day. She has it's a goblin. She has a slightly bestial appearance, with long ears, and a little bit of fur on her face and chin. She's wearing very drab olive and brown clothes that have these sort of unusual looking stains, and her boots are caked in mud. She's wearing a vest with a tin star on her vest. She looks up at you, and she's kind of. It looks like she carries an air of nobility in some way, and she says to you, "Welcome to the Sodden Coffer. Welcome to Mlaština. You want a seat? I have plenty of seats at this table. I'm Cracktooth. Nice to meet you. D-Day."
D-Day, Cracktooth. Nice to meet you. My name's Milo. And yeah, I'd love a seat. Just in town visiting, heard word of a party that went missing, and me and my crew here are after some information regarding where they might have wound up. Are you familiar with these parts?
Oh, yeah. I'm the mayor of Mlaština, and I know pretty much everything that happens in this little village. So, yes, I've heard of this woman. I think her name was Hale E.
Oh, sure.
Maybe. Yeah.
And do you know when she came through here?
About a week or so ago. And she didn't stay very long at the Sodden Coffer. God bless her. But I think she had somewhere to go after here.
And you don't have any idea where that might be? I heard she might have gone to the swamp from some other folks.
That's my best guess, is that she went to the swamp. Yeah.
Do you know what?
If you want to go to the swamp, you should talk to Brett Nora. Brett Nora sells all kinds of stuff to prepare you.
Yeah, I might have to do that. And there was a party traveling after this little lady. Do you know what might have happened to them? Who they might have talked to that could point us in their direction, maybe?
Yes, I do. They talked to me, in fact. I was sitting here when they came in. It was a wizard and a strongman, as I recall.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Do you know what can I ask what they talked about with you?
Oh, they were also looking for that Hallie woman. So I directed them to the swamp because that's where I thought she went. And strange thing, they haven't come back yet. So I don't know where they are.
Mm-hmm. That's what we hear. What do you know of this swamp? Have you been there frequently? I see there's some mud on your boot. Is that just from...
Yeah, I was trying to catch a hog earlier, but I gave up. I could never live in a sty. I don't know why I'm the one everyone always gets mad at in this village. I didn't create the swamp. I didn't make the swamp dangerous. I don't deserve the insults. I'm just here to help.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we heard a tale of this dark female presence on the way in at those stones over there. Do you know anything about that? Any history around there?
I do not know anything about that, but I'll be sure to relay that to Brett Nora later. Maybe we'll think of something. That's very interesting. You can see she's grabbing a scroll of paper, and I'm writing a note about what you just shared with her.
Furthermore, it seems to be kind of an epidemic here with this thing called Kaif. What is that all about?
She says to you, interesting. I don't think there's an epidemic at all.
Interesting. I've heard otherwise.
People can come to Mlaština and do whatever they want to do. So if they want to come here and drink beer, they can drink beer. If they want to start a farm and grow some onions, they can grow some onions. If they want to spend a vacation by the swamps and spend all their coin on Kaif, they can do that. I have no problem with that. In fact, and she kind of rolls her eyes a little bit, kind of helps the coffers of this village a little bit.
All right. Well, agree to disagree on that one, I guess. But, I don't have too many questions. It seems like it's pretty straightforward on what we need to do. And if you don't have too much information about the swamp, then it seems like our best bet is up at the bar there. I appreciate the time, and I wish you and your town the best. Ta-ta.
Thank you so much. Hope you enjoy your stay in Mlaština. Hope you stay a long time, in fact.
Wouldn't count on it. Nah, just get up and leave.
And you'll be speaking to the frog person or the bartender?
The bartender.
The bartender, okay.
I imagine that after... I don't have to speak in an accent. After Olena has a conversation with the man, she and Yobi will tag team the bartender and possibly loop in the frog person.
Okay.
Just because I don't want to have to role play as Yobi, because I don't know the decisions he would make.
Yeah, we'll do the best we can.
Yeah, so he'll be like, Hi, can I please get whatever this kaif substance is? I'm interested in trying it.
So there's a stout female dwarf with long, flowing, beautiful red hair standing behind the bar. She's got black leather and fillets. She's wearing a suit, a leather suit with gold trim. She's kind of wiping some glasses, and she says, "Shh, I got a bottle for you, but it's 20 gold. Just don't say it so loud. This is my pub, you know. Just hand over the money."
No, says Yobi. That feels like I heard that it is cheaper here than it was in other places. Besides, what is it? Can you tell me more about this? I've only heard about it around town, and
She leans in and whispers,
he will also.
it makes people feel good. People who are in pain, physically or psychologically, they love to drink the kaif. And I get a good deal on it. So I sell it at my pub.
From whom?
Oh, I have my purveyors. I don't just give that information away freely, though, sir. You might need to make a purchase here.
Yeah, I mean, I'll have an ale then, actually. I'm not really in pain right now, so I feel like it wouldn't be appropriate for me to drink things that could make other people feel better. I have a set of, very strict morals, you see. Most of which include not liking orcs.
Oh. Well, here's your ale. That'll be 1 silver.
Okay.
And you'd like to know more about the trade of kaif.
Yeah, where are you getting it from that it is so popular here in town,
What I can tell you is that there's a guild that has a number of offices, including an office in Zadash and an office in Rovnica. They kind of talk to each other, to try to find out who is more hungry for kaif. I think they are trying to understand the market, as it were. And the market's pretty good here in Mlaština. A lot of our city, the onions have not been plucked out of the ground. They're still sitting there because instead people are turning to kaif.
I feel like that can't be good for your overall economy. Like, it may be good for, like the gig economy where you are like sitting in a bar and you are exchanging goods and services. But what about that, deeper, more sustainable farming economy that you had set in place here? Yobi has a very vast knowledge of economics.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know much about sustainable farming, but I do know that my pockets are getting fatter.
Hey, for some of us, that's all that matters. Actually, and Elena is going to sidle into the conversation now. Ma'am, can I also have an ale, please?
Yeah, that's 1 silver.
It's the same accent.
That's 1 silver. There you go.
I'll slide across the silver. And then be like, ma'am, I was just asking my friend here about the young halfling woman that stopped by a few days ago. She possibly talked to you?
She did, and she hasn't come back from the swamp. She told me she was going to go there.
Did she tell you why she was going into the swamp?
Yeah, she said she was going to go dig for something, but I don't know what exactly. She wouldn't tell me. She bought a shovel from me, and that's how I guessed.
Ah, fascinating. And then, the follow-up party that came to search for her. We are, I guess, another party that have come to search for her family. And they also went into the swamp and have not returned. Is that true?
Oh, well, you could also buy a shovel for me if you want and take it with you. But when they came here, they seemed very unprepared for going into the swamp. So I sent my daughter Tyla with those Goldfoot people to look for their daughter. And Tyla, she's a great scout and all, but damn it, if those Richies took advantage of her or something, because she hasn't returned either. So on my account, there's 4 people missing who've passed through Mlaština. It's not cool.
Do people often go missing in the swamp?
Not many people.
Yobi this time.
Not many people go to the swamp on purpose. So I wouldn't say many people get lost in the swamp.
Any monsters
I haven't been there in years.
Either? We've heard a tale of monsters with 14 legs and slimy and swampy.
There's I've heard rumors too. I hear lots of rumors. People tell me everything, because I work on the side of the
Being a bartender, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That's something.
I do worry something's gone afoul. If 4 people have gone there in just as many days and no one has returned, something must be drawing them there, like a magnet or a siren or a grave.
You're going to put graves and sirens in the same category?
It's a nasty swamp. Let's put it that way.
All right, that's reasonable. Yobi's gonna keep talking with her about the swamp, but also, just being his charming self. And Elena is going to lean over to the nice frog person and say, "Good day."
D-day.
Am I supposed to do it twice? She'll ask.
I do it twice because I'm nice.
Yeah, okay, you know what? D-day to you too. Yeah, I'll totally get, down with that. Totally cool and with the times. My good friend over here, the father of the 3 terrifying children, told me you might know a bit more about the monsters that are in the swamp. So me and my friends here, apparently are going to have to travel in there. Do you have any advice?
So this is a young kind of frog person you're speaking to. It's a race called Bullywug that are like frog human hybrids.
Frog humanoids.
Frog humanoids.
There we go.
So he's got a big frog head with a big wide mouth, froggy arms and legs that are really skinny. He's got boots. Well, he has one boot.
Are they made for walking? Oh.
They are made for walking.
Only one of them.
His body seems a little bit wet, like he's recently been like in a pool or something. He's got a loose brown tunic covering his body, and he's drinking heavy amounts of beer from a giant-sized bottle.
Oh, I'll order him another beer as well for when he's done. I'll be like, silver for this young person to have another.
Oh, thank you. And who's it, Yobi or Elena?
Elena.
Oh, well,
She's
thank you, little
talkative
lady.
today.
Thank you, little lady, for buying that beer. It's gonna keep me company here in my chair.
Yes, as many a beer will do. Yeah, so I heard from this man that you maybe have more experience with this swamp, but and I was wondering if you could tell me. I mean, my friends might be listening out of earshot. Anything about it, since we're going in there. Apparently, that's really what I want to do with my Saturday, or Sundag.
Well, but I'm a bullywug. I'm getting drunk as I can, and I think I need a hug because my friends in the fan, they were chasing stray loot when we all got separated. It was a croc that got my boot, and I'm thinking that he ate it. I love cars. Wash in a swamp.
Elena is literally being like, Siri.
I'm like chatting.
Siri.
I think I'm gonna go maybe try some of that kite. I do hope that you're able to find your way out of the bottom of this bottle and really continue your story. I think there's the world. I think you have a lot more left in you. Good day, or good day. And
the gnome nods his head at you, and he's smiling. He seems to be happy that he met you, Siri.
Great.
Aww.
I walk away. I sashay away.
Are you walking towards Olena and this frog person, or away from them?
I guess towards.
Okay.
Please
because
don't
Olena
leave me.
was talking
He's
to
rhyming.
It looks like Milo
I'm
is
guessing.
also walking.
Yeah, I'm guessing I'll meet up with Milo as we walk over. I'm like, hi. Can I very nosily just quick glance and look at what the paperwork was the goblin was working on? I don't
the
know.
Paperwork looks like a lot of numbers and charts.
I'll just and then keep walking over with Milo.
Okay.
Hey, what's up?
Young person, can you please repeat what you just said to me? Because I don't do well with rhymes, but Siri here is a bard, and she could probably understand more what you're saying.
He's drinking again. He's taking a big swig from this bottle, and he's looking up. He's looking Siri kind of up and down, and he's grinning.
Good day.
D-Day, D-Day.
What did I miss?
An alligator, a book, his friends.
Oh.
Okay, here's the thing. Why are you speaking to me in the rhyme, but you're not speaking to her in the rhyme? I'm very sorry for
I'm
you.
getting drunk, everybody. I'm
Oh.
drinking
Okay.
gin and whiskey and ale.
Your friends, were they new in town or?
No, I mean, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. That's my mood. I don't mean to be rude. Yeah, gotta tell you from the heart, I'm a really nice dude. My name is Snoop Frog, and I'm taking a break. My party's lost in the swamp. Gotta find out their fate.
Did they make a mistake?
They made a mistake, and I think they're gonna pay for it.
It didn't turn out great.
You don't try to hate.
I'm not trying to hate. I'm just trying to participate.
Hey yo, I go by Snoop Frog. I left my friends in the bog. They had a chest on their backs, just like bumps on a log. I left my missus downtown to set off on this trip, but my friends straight tripping because they got stuck in the shit.
I want to die.
Could you maybe point us towards it?
He waves his scrawny frog arm north.
Is north where the swamp was?
North is where the swamp is.
Okay.
Is there a clear-cut path where we could find our way there?
He nods his head and keeps sipping his beer.
Well, perhaps we could find your friends and mine, with a little more info.
What you need?
Toe
I'll
the
help you out.
line.
Yeah.
What got your friend there? What do you think got him?
Crocodile. Got my boot as well. And if I had my brothers, I'd take that thing to hell.
Oh.
Maybe we can accommodate that for you.
Yeah.
Anything that could help us along our way in the swamp that we might need to get here before we head out?
He looks at the entire party. He says, I'm really not sure because you're the one that's short. You might need something to boost you up to keep you afloat.
You could ride on my shoulder.
Is there, Well, is there anyone in town who could lend us a boat to help us keep our short friend here afloat?
There's really no need for a boat right there. But from Bretnor the dwarf, you could buy a pair. She sells swamp sticks to help all the shorties. The last I heard, it was a copper or maybe 40.
It's a big difference.
All right, thank you. Just walk away and up to the lady. I was like, hey, I need some swamp sticks.
Yes.
Swamp poles.
Sure.
Poles you need.
Yes, swamp
Trekking
poles.
poles.
How do they work? What are
Hold
they?
on like this, and she mimes holding onto 2 poles, and you use them slowly to trudge through the mud.
And I heard they're a copper.
5 gold, so 50 coppers.
50 coppers. Here you go. And I just hand her 5 gold for the swamp poles.
She says to you, you probably need it on account of the fact that you're not as tall as your friends. Good luck.
How observant, and then I just walk away.
She says, oh yeah, by the way, your friend outside with the donkey, he paid for your room, so all your rooms are upstairs on the right. And she goes back to like cleaning glasses and things.
I want to ask the frog one last thing. When you were in the swamp yesterday, did you see a young halfling woman, or perhaps a crew following after a young halfling woman?
He says, D-Day, you can find me tomorrow.
That was very suspicious of you to do, sir.
I don't know. I'm afraid I don't know a story about a girl.
Okay. Well, it's almost closing time. so you should probably go home. Anyways, okay.
He puts his head down on the bar, and it looks like he's starting to snore.
Alright, that was entirely unhelpful, but at least we got some sticks for Milo. Great, cool.
Alright, is there anything else that we need? Maybe, excuse me, miss. We need to head to the swamp. Is there anything else we might need to go trekking there to get through safely?
Do you have magic on you? Potions on you?
Not a lot.
Well, I am Brett Nora Brimbor after all. I can sell you some if you need it.
What are you selling?
She kind of waves her arms to have you look in a little bit closer. And you can see that behind the bar she has a series of small vials with green and black colored liquid. And she's like, well, if you in a pinch, if you need to poison somebody, I could help you out. It's made from a local swamp plant that when you put it on something, you can poison them. Or if you swish it in some drink and feed it to someone, they'll be poisoned. Or if you wipe it on your dart and you
they'll be poisoned.
puncture someone, you can poison them.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that is how poison works. How much are you selling it for?
How much are you willing to pay?
A copper?
2 gold.
It's 5 gold a bottle, ma'am.
I'm offering you 2.
She seems to ignore, I guess that's Olena.
Extremely reasonable.
Oh, well,
It takes me a long time to use my mortar and pestle to make this taifa paste. So on account of the fact that I put so much time into this, I have to charge a fair amount, and a fair amount would be 5 gold.
do I know what taifa looks like, the plant?
You do. It's a dark purple swamp plant.
Okay. And she just told us that it's from taifa, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I go, oh, well, if it's from taifa, I'm sure we could just make our own. What is the other potion that you have?
She's like, you have magical implements with you?
Why don't you just use your mortar and pestle?
Mm-hmm. And some
And
other
mash it up?
things.
What other things?
This kind of information would cost some money.
What's the other potion?
Oh, it's a bitter nightshade poison.
So poisons, 2 poisons.
This
I
one
look
works
at-
differently, though. This one, you hold it up in the air, and when you blow it into someone's face, or drop it in a cavity of theirs, like their ear, or their mouth, or their nose, it causes them to get sick.
How much for that one? Same price?
5 gold.
I look at Olena, I'm like, will we need this? Are you sure?
No, absolutely, I'm not sure. I've never been into a swamp before.
Hmm.
I just rhymed.
We'll take one of each. Here. And
One of each.
I'll
That'll be 10 gold, please.
I'll hand over 5.
hand
one.
over 5 as well.
Okay.
And then I'll lean in and be like, who's that goblin friend behind us?
Oh, the mayor, Cracktooth?
Ah, yes, they did seem to be doing important things.
Yeah, she's, checking up on the town finances.
Sure, town finances.
The day.
Good day.
Good day.
Oh, the day. And she
She
waves
kind of
you
looks around. Okay.
Yobi also good days, and then should we just go to our room or should we go to the swamp?
Well, we
I
have,
feel like
I
maybe
mean,
not at nighttime.
that would not be good. We also have to find Reese's, and I don't know. Did Milo just walk away? Oh, and Ash seems to still be talking. Oh, but Ash looks like they're having a good time.
It's Reese's.
Oh, I know
Like
what it
it's
is.
I
I
just
know
read
what it is. I know it's Rishi. She's saying Reese's until Rishi
yeah.
corrects her enough times. She's gonna say Reese's.
It's the party's getting a little bit hungry, so now might be a good
Okay.
time to eat and figure out a plan for what you want to do next.
Yeah.
The sun is still high up in the sky when you walk outside to check on Rishi, so you're guessing it's around 3 in the afternoon.
Is this the place where we'd have to eat? At this
Yeah,
tavern?
this is the only building that seems to be servicing any tourists.
Can we maybe grab Rishi and to like come back inside and eat?
Yeah.
Oh, also, I want to ask. I feel like I want to join the party again, but I want to have talked with the guy about like town drama.
Yeah,
but
go ahead.
I don't know how that relates. So I don't want to like take away if this doesn't really directly to the party. So we can just like message about that later or something if it's not,
You can act it out.
Say go for
Something juicy.
Okay.
Man.
Siri was gonna plan to have a sit with the goblin mayor and talk to the mayor. So if you want to get some info.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So he got the beer. He got a tankard again.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks for the beer. Appreciate.
You're very welcome. We need more peace and happiness and togetherness. And if a beer can bring people together, I will buy you a beer any day of the week.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, you seem so nice. What are you here? You and your friends here for?
Well, I think we're here to make peace, like you said. We're trying to like put things back in place like they should be. And I was wondering if there's anything in town that is kind of along those lines that you think needs to be made more peaceful.
That could be made more peaceful.
Yeah. Is there any drama going on with anyone? Or...
Well, I would say there's two pieces of drama. One, just look around this pub. All these people here, they need a hug. Their lives are not that great right now. Trust me, Pepe knows. But secondly, there is a dwarf who lives on the western part of town in Lightsong. He lives in a small hut that's totally camouflaged. It's actually not that hard to see, but he's covered it up in vines and swamp leaves and things like that. It's the home of a dwarf named Randrum Trollstander.
Randrum Trollstander?
Yeah. For years, he's been trying to get a fantasy football league started in Mlaština. But he is one of the most unlucky dwarves I've ever met.
Oh. Unlucky?
Very unlucky. The good news is he's actually pretty good at his trade. He's an alchemist, and he's known to sell the odd potion or two here and there for reasonable prices, and he and I are buddies. I sometimes bring him food from here at the coffer over to his place, and we hang out.
Oh, what kind of food do you like?
Yeah, he's legitimate. He's one of the legitimate business owners in this town. I give him hugs. He gives me hugs. It's all good with me.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of food do you normally bring him?
Cabbage-based soups. Fried onion sandwiches.
Ah, gotcha.
Nothing with brains in them, We're not weird here in Mlaština.
Brains?
Yeah, I'm just saying nothing with brains. We don't eat brains here.
Oh, I also don't really eat many brain things,
I preach a brain-free diet.
I see. Yeah, it's a good diet.
Yeah. Well, I wish you luck, Ash. You and your friends seem like a mighty fun group of people.
Thank you.
Yeah. When you make it back from your adventure, whatever you're doing, come find old Pepe, and I will treat you to a round of whiskey.
Oh, thank you. I'll take that. Yeah, it was nice to talk to you.
Likewise. He reaches to give a high five.
Oh, I high five him again, and I'll make my way to the others.
Getting like weird youth camp pastor vibes from that
I
guy.
hate it. I don't like it.
So I talked to that goblin over there, who happens to be the mayor of the town. Pretty sure she might be involved in the kites in some sort of way. When I brought it up, she seemed like it. She mentioned that it wasn't a problem, which, it's kind of strange if half her town is hooked on this stuff, and so I know there's some connection there. Anyone else learn anything valuable before we, talk about what to do next?
I know a guy who sells potions, and I think if we bring him some good food, maybe he'll give us a discount.
Okay.
I learned that the city of Raksha doesn't have They don't believe in workers' comp. It kind of
That's
seems
not
like all the elites of that area are just taking from the lower citizens.
Oh, wow. That's
Seems to
not
be a
great.
trend, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I learned that your sister most likely went into the swamp, and the crew who followed her into the swamp. The bartender's daughter is with them, hasn't returned yet, and your sister bought a shovel before she left.
A shovel. You think maybe we should buy a shovel just in case?
I don't know. Do you know what she might be looking for? Like, did she seem like a treasure hunter, or like?
No, I don't think so. I
Yeah.
haven't really heard much from her. I mean, I don't know why she would be out here, and I'm just starting to worry.
Get a
Very
shovel.
reasonable. Yeah, let's get I'll go up to the bartender and order a shovel.
And I'll go sit with the mayor. Maybe we can talk to her.
Cool.
Actually, you want to go check out this potion guy, maybe?
Yeah. It's on the edge of town though, in a camp hut. So maybe we'll do that on. Maybe if we can. It might take a long time to find it.
Oh, okay.
Britt Nora has another shovel miraculously behind the bar, and she's selling it for 5 silver.
I will buy it from him. Happy to support the local business.
The second triplet with the blonde hair and fat cheeks walks up to you, Elena, and then he remembers that what you said to him, and he walks back to where his father is.
Smart kid. Smart kid.
He knew better.
Yeah.
Well, it's at this point that Rishi enters the pub and has a look around. He sees all of you kind of scattered around the pub. And he walks up to Milo and says, "So, we're gonna find your sister today, or what did you find out?"
Well, she definitely headed into the swamp, and yeah, she was followed shortly after there by what were their names? Shoot.
McGonagall, Montessori, Christian.
Montessori and Christian.
Mm-hmm.
They probably followed her with seems to be the bartender's daughter. So, there 4 people missing in the swamps.
Did I learn what the daughter's name was?
Tyla, Tyla.
Okay, thank you.
Rishi is kind of like rubbing his hands and looking around, saying, "So, going to the swamp today, then?"
What do you guys think? Should we wait till morning? I don't know. It's up to you. If I had my druthers, we'd be out there right now. But it's up to you guys.
Rishi's nodding.
I do remember a play once from this traveling bard. It was called The First 48. And it was this whole story about how if someone was missing and lost in the first 48, I think it was days? No, hours, I think. It's like
I've seen this play,
the good,
actually. Yeah,
right,
it came by.
It was very
it came by
interesting,
sunset.
right? I thought it was very knowledgeable and taught me a lot about people going missing. But anyway, the moral of the story was that you have to kind of use the first 2 days as the best opportunity to find a missing person. So maybe
But
we should
go. Yeah.
Mhm.
We can sleep in the trees if we get out there and it's like too dark and we don't want to sleep in the water.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'd rather not sleep in the mud.
Rishi, we were told she purchased a shovel before she headed out. Do you know why?
So, great question. I guess somebody would need a shovel to dig something up or to bury something. I don't know why Haley would want one, though.
Rishi, I think you're hiding something. You're not letting on to... I don't know, but...
Give me an insight check.
All right.
Can Siri as well?
Yeah.
Insight. 19 plus 1, 20.
Sir, you're good.
Better than I got 14. Better than me. No.
He does seem to be telling you the truth.
Okay. Rishi, I don't think you'll do too well out there. I think you should stay back here, take care of the horse and or the donkey, and
yeah.
And if we're not back here in a day or two, then send word to Stin that we fallen.
Ideally, if you could be back here by tomorrow, that would be great. But I don't want to have to send a third search party out to find anyone.
Why tomorrow?
By tomorrow, if you get back here, at least one of you get back here and tell me what you found. That would make the Goldfoot family very happy.
Why do you need us to be back by tomorrow?
Well, if you're gone for too long, who's going to chase after you?
Good point. Okay.
I'm going to go back over to the bartender and be like, do you sell wading boots?
No.
Okay, thank you.
No.
And I'll turn back around. And
there are cobblers in the Deerwood if you keep going west, and there are cobblers in Zadash if you keep going east.
Good to know. Thanks, though.
Do you happen to
You're
have,
welcome. D-Day.
Do we have rope? I'm just trying to think of things that maybe... excuse me, bartender. Do you have maybe some rope and maybe just like some simple canvas? I don't really want to sleep on the wet ground.
She says, I have exactly what you need. Let me just go to the back room. And she leaves the front bar for a moment to the back room.
I'm thinking like a hammock situation.
I'm gonna rope up, hang up my bedroll. Yeah, that's a good idea.
She returns in quick moment and has a handful of tarps for you all, as well as a coil of rope.
That would be very handy.
Anything else you can provide us to help get your daughter back?
A blessing of some kind?
Sure, I'll take a blessing.
Well, for fortitude, you can drink some of this whiskey. I'll put it in a bottle on the house if you bring back my daughter. Okay. She hands the party a small bottle with a gray, swirly kind of liquid inside. Doesn't smell great, but...
All right, thank you. So what do you guys say? We hit this potion maker and then hit the swamp, or... I think I'm getting the hang of these sticks. Milo's been on the sticks the whole time he's been talking to you guys.
Are you walking on stilts throughout the bar?
Yeah.
It looks great, Milo. Milo, we should do this could be like a show.
No, I'm getting the hang of it. I feel pretty good up here, actually. This is nice. I feel like the wind in my hair a bit more up here.
It is nice not to have to really lean down and can see. Wow, your eyes are your eyes blue? I don't know. She'll make a comment about your eyes. Oh, your eyes are like this. Really, there's like a tinge of honey on the outside. It's quite pretty.
Oh, thank you. Gee whiz.
We're walking. I'm like halfway
Mel
up the
loves
door.
this conversation. So are you walking out of the pub at this point?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did we want
unless
to talk
Siri
to the
wanted
mayor
to talk
at
to the
all?
mayor. Yeah,
I just think
okay.
I don't know Siri. It's fine. I just figured that it seems like she might have I don't think she'll have information possibly on this situation. It sounds like it's more of this Kaif thing. Sounds very sketchy and shitty. Definitely sounds like she's involved in that. So I don't know. But that's a deal for another day.
We can come back with her.
We definitely need to find your sister. First 48.
I appreciate it. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
First 48.
Yeah, I think they're. What do you remember what they were searching for, Olena? Was it a lost goblin child, or was it a lost cyclops child or something? I think it died in the end, though.
Yeah, it was actually a very sad movie.
Yeah, it was a horrible ending.
Play.
It was a horrible ending, but it was definitely. I learned a lot. Definitely learned a lot.
Yeah. I would not see it again.
No, I don't think so.
Sounds like a tale of terror, my word.
Tale of Two Cities. No.
Tale of 2 days?
Something like that.
Where is this hut?
Yeah, wait.
What food are we bringing?
Yeah, I was gonna. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, I wanted to pick up a fried onion sandwich before we left, and then I will bring it with us. And he lives in we go to the western side of town in a small hut that's camouflaged. So.
Yeah. And it's a copper, but Rishi pays for it. So you got a onion sandwich on you now.
Thank you. I love Rishi.
He said,
I love
whatever
Reese's,
you
too.
need to find Ms. Goldfoot, we will do it. If you need an onion sandwich, happy to provide.
Thank you.
You're staying. Rishi's staying at
I'm
the
staying
tavern?
here at the coffer, yeah.
Okay, great.
Gotcha.
Good luck, all of you.
Thanks, Rishi.
Milo and friends, what's your party's name again?
The croutons.
Croutons.
The croutons. Good luck, croutons. Don't get soggy. And
We needed to workshop that name.
Yeah. We'll think about it in the swamp.
I think that's Siri saying that, like not me. That's like
Okay.
Siri's like, we should probably workshop that.
So the party walks out of the sun coffer. You can see the Light Song District is only a couple meters away if you want to go there, and you can visibly see the entrance to the swamp. It's about 100 meters northwest of the center of town. So very close.
So
It's camouflage, so we might need to look carefully.
we do have the Wand of Secrets as well. That might be helpful.
Oh, yeah.
Yobi, you want to bust that thing out and find out where the heck this house is?
Absolutely.
Is it an area of effect? Like, what is the...
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
It's 30 feet.
Oh, okay.
Maybe we find, like, an emptier spot, and then we
Okay.
can see if it's in that emptier spot.
Okay, yeah, let's look for something swampy, I guess, and blast it with this wand, see how it works.
Yobi takes out staff, and I assume he'll like go a little bit in front and just sort of like wave it.
It works. And you see, it's camouflage, right? So it works. So you can see the outline of a front door on this short one-story building that has a tiny, skinny chimney coming out of the top. It is, in fact, covered in swamp leaves and swamp vine. But if you look really hard or you have dark vision, you can see it pretty okay. It does help the folks in the group who don't have dark vision to see this out there.
Okay, Yobi points us and goes, "It's over there."
My word, that thing is handy. Okay.
I can use it 2 more times today.
You'll knock on the door.
You knock on the door and you hear coming from inside. Oh! Who's here?
Today.
Oh, D-Day, and the door opens up and you see a funny-looking dwarf with wearing eyeglasses. He's fiddling a lot with his fingers. He's kind of got like a Rubik's Cube situation in his hands. Behind him, you can see vials and beakers, all the different colored liquids, sitting across a wooden table, and a very small living room with a few chairs and some rugs on the floor. He says, "Hi, what? Potions?
Yes,
Come,
Mr.
come, come,
Triple
come.
Standard.
Come.
I have a sandwich for you. Pepe sent us, and he said you like these, so here you go.
Yes. He grabs the sandwich from you and starts munching on it. Like within 2 or 3 bites, he's gobbled up the sandwich. And he says, Me, random troll stander. You,
Ash. No last name.
Oh, hey, interesting last name.
I know, right? Very unique, I thought.
Olena. Yobi.
Milo here.
Siri.
Oh. You like fantasy football?
No.
What is football? Says Yobi.
He minds holding a ball and using his knees to manipulate it and then kicking it in the air. So he's minding all of this.
So is football canon? Did we invent football?
Football exists in this world, yes.
Is it? Are you?
Not American football.
Yeah. Are you
International
kicking,
football.
Are you kicking feet around? Or are you
A
kicking
ball.
around? Well, I wasn't sure where the foot would go. I wasn't sure if it was like a
Kicking
Foot?
motion.
Foot kicks ball.
right, but there's no kick in the name. It was just football, so I thought that the ball
You
was a
have
foot.
potions.
Yes, potions, yes. And he grabs a potion off the shelf and says, I pay you 10 gold, drink the potion. What happened?
Oh. No. No, Ash.
The first
It's
vial
gold.
that he gives you is sky blue. It looks viscous. It looks like a pretty sky in a vial.
we're fucking test subjects. This is not okay. Go ahead, Ash.
Wait. I have a question. Do you think is the percentage chance that it will be a good outcome? That it will help you?
I don't know. This guy seems off his freaking rocker. I don't know what's going on.
That was directed to Rand. What is this? Will this help me? You think, or?
I don't know. You drink. You tell me. I pay you 10 gold to drink.
Oh.
Give it a whirl. Let's see
I'll
what
give
happens.
it a whirl.
Yeah.
10 gold and the potion.
Mm-hmm.
I hold the 10 gold and I down the potion.
It tastes weirdly of watermelon. So there's a sweet aftertaste that's very pleasant. But you find yourself very scared by the presence of Yobi.
Hello, I am Yobi. I have a stick.
Okay.
Ash, why are you looking at me like that?
I hide it behind Siri.
What is going on? What is that potion? What was that?
I have a stick. My name is Yobi. That is terrifying.
Rondrum turns to Siri and says, "New potion, you drink.
No, thank you.
I pay."
I'm good, thank you.
This second potion is an amethyst-looking liquid with orange bubbles. He then turns to Milo and says, "Potion, you drink. I pay."
It didn't look like your first one was all too promising. You terrified my friend over here. I don't know what the heck's going on. You got anything that you know how it works?
No, nothing. No potion.
Do you know anything about the swamp then that could help us potentially, get out of there in one piece? I got these nifty little stilts. Oh.
Swamp has special ingredients for potion.
Oh, that's where you go into the swamp and you gather things?
Smart one she is.
Is there any where's your favorite place to go in the swamp, or the most interesting? We want to go touring,
Deep in the water.
Do you have to dive down? You go swimming?
Yes.
Is it clear? You can see.
Not clear. Very dangerous. Many crocodiles.
Oh, how do you avoid the crocodiles?
I run. And I drink potion. I don't know, maybe this one. And he points at a totally different potion that's bubbling with a red liquid inside that somehow has stripes, even though the liquid is moving.
You know what? I'm living on the edge today, says Yobi.
You drink, I pay.
Fantastic, I do anything for money.
Okay. Drink the potion. He pays you 10 gold. And Yobi, immediately all his clothes fall off and his body starts turning into the shape of a plant.
Oh shit!
Yobi is now a plant.
That's a wild magic thing where,
while in the shape of a plant, he is still vulnerable to any damage. So slashing, heat, freezing damage.
I don't know how long this is going to last.
Is he like a tiny little sapling, or is he like a big?
It's like a small flower pot, like very small.
I fill the potion bottle with dirt, planning to dig Yobi up and put him in so we can carry him.
Random is clapping his hands, saying, "Potion work! Potion work!"
Wait, am I still scared of him? Of Yobi or no?
Currently, yes. Even in his plant form, you are scared of the plant.
Is he going to stay like this?
I don't know. Potion?
Oh.
And he points at Siri again and says, "New potion?"
No.
You. And he points at Olena for the first time. New potion?
No, I wouldn't speak up then. It was really nice to meet you, man. I'm holding Yobi now. We're gonna go into the swamp. Thanks for all the information. Have fun with your fantasy football. Everybody, let's go.
Okay.
Good day.
Wait, did you see? Did we ask him what? Maybe he saw somebody.
Yeah, Randrum, when was the last time you were in the swamp?
I don't know. Not yesterday.
Not yesterday. Why do you say that?
He looks around the room and kind of puzzled. I don't know.
Have you seen a halfling girl out there in your travels?
No.
Okay, random.
I'm curious.
Check.
Yeah, insight
Hi.
check.
You can insight check.
Okay.
No, I rolled a 7.
I rolled another not one.
Okay, insight. Here we go.
Total is 8.
5. So I don't know.
Oh
anything.
my
you
god!
You find this reclusive dwarf alchemist somehow charming and quite intelligent, and you believe the things
I
that
just
he's
don't
saying.
think that's true. Can Yobi
Alright,
roll an insight check?
Yobi can roll an insight check, yes.
So does he, as a plant, since I'm Yobi?
Oh, as a plant, he cannot roll an insight check. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
Okay. How long is this gonna last?
Would you call this a poisoning effect or a disease?
To be in the form of a plant, I would call it neither.
Okay.
Like a shape-shifting kind of thing.
Well, I can't help you. All right. Well, thanks, Randrum. D-Day.
D-Day.
He doesn't have anything that can reverse this, right?
Do you have any
Can we
like?
make opposites of each other or anything?
I don't think I know. I don't
He
think
shakes his
Randrum
head
knows.
and points at his desk and says, "New potion?"
Yeah, I don't know if Randrum knows what the heck he's doing. I think he just throws a bunch of crap into a vial and sees what happens, it seems. So
Right.
take it easy, Ash. Easy, Ash.
I don't know. Oh, no,
Ash
Lee.
just-
It's just, do you want to hold? Oh, no? Okay.
Oetta is holding up Yobi as a plant towards Ash, and Ash
I'm
is
running
running
away.
away.
All right, it's
Okay.
thanks again, ta-ta, and then just walks out. with
D-Day,
the
D-Day.
under his
He
arm.
shuts his door, and all of you are outside of the hut.
What
It
the
seems
heck
that
do we do
the
now?
effect is worn off, though, and Ash, you're no longer afraid of the plant. And after another few moments, Yobi is no longer in the shape of a
Oh
plant.
god, they're
As
naked.
we were about to prune some of the leaves, turns back.
Oh, I hate this. What was that? Oh, somebody give me my clothes. Where is my head?
That was very odd.
I got 10 gold.
Yeah.
Nice work, man.
Mhm.
Oh, I also got 10 gold. I'm no
Mhm.
longer a plant. I can't see anything because my hair.
Just to the swamps,
So-
eh?
Mhm.
So, all
Building
right.
out.
Here we go.
You make your way to the entrance of Mlaština Swamp. It's a wet, marshy landscape with
Also what they
Thick.
called me in middle school.
Marshy swamp.
thick water that's more than a foot deep, at least. The vegetation in many places looks diseased. You see dragonflies and mosquitoes buzzing around everywhere, and the air is dense and muggy.
Oh, my hair. We can't do this today. I just did.
Sirius quickly putting it up in like a bun to get it out of the way and just, yeah.
If you want a silk scarf, I carry one with me at all times.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll tie one around my head too.
I look
The
like
smell
Lucy
coming from this
I
hot-
Love Lucy.
The smell coming from this hot swamp is reminiscent of a trash heap with animal carcasses blistering in the sunlight. It is foul. The closer you get to the edge of the swamp, you see huge birds ominously flying overhead, calling. And the ground is so mushy that when you take a big step, the footprint begins to fill with mucky green water. In game terms, all your movement is slowed down by 50% unless you have some sort of swimming ability. And Milo, because Milo, you're using those swamp sticks right now, I guess.
Mhm.
Okay, so you're. It's a good thing you're using the swamp sticks because otherwise you feel like at any moment you could fall in and you don't know how deep this water is. It's hard to tell.
Since my movement's 25, what would half would that be?
So 12 and then rounded down to 10.
Okay.
This is quite disgusting. Why would your sister come into here?
Yeah, I really have no freaking clue, and Rishi was talking about burying something. That's just, I don't know what the heck is going on. So,
She brought in the other person's daughter.
No, that was the second group that came after her, I thought. That brought the daughter.
Oh, the other two brought the daughter. It wasn't.
Yes, she's apparently well versed in the swamp, so it would be very odd for her to get lost. Yes, so I'm thinking there's something afoot because, if it was a normal swamp and someone knew about it, it shouldn't be that hard.
Milo, was Haley set to be married? Is that why she needs to be back so soon?
Oh, no, nothing like that. I don't think she would run away from that either. I just don't, I honestly have no clue why she'd be out in a place like this alone. It's just, I got shivers up my spine right now. I don't know.
All right, well, let's get looking, I guess.
Yeah, they said there was a pretty visible path. I don't know. You guys see anything?
Let's take a look.
So, those of you taking a look, you can either do nature or perception.
Ooh, I got a natural 20.
Heyo!
15 for perception.
15? Okay.
15 for nature as well.
15 nature, okay.
11 for perception.
Not bad.
And Milo, was that nature or perception?
It was perception.
Perception? Okay. So it's very difficult for all of you to see anything in this dark swamp. Even those of you who have dark vision are finding it difficult to detect much of what's going on around you. But Olena, you can detect from paying attention to the vibrations in the water that there is some large creature of some kind about 60 feet away from you going east. But you're not sure what it is. You can kind of get the sense that something is breathing and not moving toward you or away from you. It's just sort of breathing.
Like under the muck.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
It's unnerving, breathe. Whatever it is.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll relay that. I'll be like, there's something underneath that is like breathing about 60 feet that way. Be quiet.
Milo and Siri, you both detect some chimney smoke in the air coming from the northerly direction.
It's Baba Yaga.
What the heck are you talking about, Baba Yaga? What the heck is
Baba Yaga? She is, the witch in the woods, Baba Yaga. She comes to eat your children. Her house is on a chicken feet.
Oh.
Chicken feet.
Is that a northern Virlinia thing? What the heck? I never heard about that in my life. Oh my goodness. Oh, jeez. Sounds terrifying. You want to check it out?
Kind of, actually, yeah.
I mean, chimney smoke, maybe.
Maybe she's seen something, yeah.
Or maybe they found a cabin in here and that's where they're holed up.
Yeah, I guess we'll just try and keep our distance from this big fella over there, whatever the heck that thing is.
Okay. Try to follow the smoke? Are we trying to be quiet when we do this?
I don't think.
As much as we can, I think. That we are in...
If you want to roll stealth, you can.
Here we go. Let's see.
13.
Can you roll for Yobi, Car?
Ooh, a 5.
Sure, but I rolled another nat 1 for Siri. That's 3. That's just...
I rolled a nat 1!
Oh my god.
Y'all.
Yobi got
I really need you dice.
Yobi got a... What is that? 13.
So as a group, you have made some kind of noise.
Yeah, we are like... Siri's like boots are like sticking and she's like, these are expensive boots!
I'm telling the story of Baba Yaga.
Yeah, go. You want to tell it?
No, I don't actually know it, but that's why I'm not being quiet.
Yeah.
You're just trying to spook us as we like walk through.
I'll tell you about the chicken feet and she lures mostly children, I think, in an old folk tale.
Milo keeps falling off the stilts, splashing in the water.
Oh no.
Siri then takes the Baba Yaga story and twists it into the 48-hour story, and it's all about like...
Jeez, I really don't know about Haley's chances out there. My God, it is Baba Yaga roaming around. Let's find her quick.
So, Olena, you do notice that the presence that you thought was east of you is no longer there.
Oh no.
Good or bad? Good or bad?
Oh no. You know when something goes silent before it bounces on you?
Oh. Does it?
Everybody roll in. No.
Oh boy, I guess I'll take the lead in case this guy wants to chomp at me. I don't know. Sounds like there's a crocodile somewhere.
Milo, directly north of you, you see the bottoms of some enormous tree trunks. The gnarled roots are covered in green vegetation, mud, and beetles. It might be a little dangerous to carry those trekking sticks onto these roots, but up to you.
No, I hop off and just kind of put it on my backpack. And just kind of hoof it on foot for a little bit on the roots.
Yeah, so for everybody, your movement is slowed unless you have some sort of swimming ability. What's everybody else doing?
Oh. Following Milo.
Yeah. I think Siri would try to find the driest land possible, so if that's the roots, then she's going to do that.
Yeah, it would be on the roots. Mm-hmm.
I've hitched my skirts up and tied them into pants, sort of thing. Like you've ever seen a woman do that tutorial?
I was going to say Siri would probably be doing the same. Make it easier to move in.
Keep things drier, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody's currently standing on the lower tree trunks, the roots, exposed roots of some very tall trees. You're walking closer towards the direction of where those of you with dark vision could see some smoke and smell some smoke coming in the air. Directly east of you, you see the head of a crocodile slowly retreat and sink back under the water.
Oh
so
no.
It seems like there was a crocodile very close,
Oh dear.
5 feet away, that has disappeared and is no longer visible presently.
Well, Lena, could we come a little higher away from the water, please?
So the party is climbing a little bit higher away from the water, and as you move in this direction, you hear some squishy noises coming from above, like they're in the treetop. It's like
Shit.
something there above you, overhead.
We look up, and what do we see?
Can you make a perception check, please?
We all do it?
You can all do it, yeah.
Okay.
I got 22.
22?
Nice.
Yeah.
Well,
Yobi got an 11 plus whatever his. I have his thing now, actually.
+1 for perception.
Great. 12.
Ash, it sounds like Ash. Ash, you can hear the flapping of wings coming from the tree above you. You also hear some gurgling directly east of you, and the gurgling noise sounds like it's getting closer.
Okay, guys. There's gurgling over here. I point to these. There's flapping up here. I don't know what to do.
You know what knows nature best? Animals. Maybe we should talk to the animals. Just a suggestion.
I mean, I don't know if there's reasoning with a croc. I've tried it before with a rat. They might be a little different. I'm not too well versed in my animals like Elena is over here, but I don't imagine there's too
Well,
much
I'm
reasoning.
pretty sure we had a potion of animal friendness.
Yeah.
Something.
Well, I can speak with animals too. I mean,
Oh, okay. Okay.
should I just shout out in some crocodile or something and see?
Maybe we just keep going? I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just stay away from the water?
let's
Right?
try our best. Yeah, sure.
I have no clue.
You're walking higher up on the roots. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, like north.
Yeah.
That's where I
I'm
would
still
walk.
moving towards the smoke, hopefully.
So as the party starts making their way up on the roots, a large creature emerges from the water directly south of you.
What?
And it's a giant crocodile.
Oh no.
And it's within
Sir.
15 feet of Olena.
Oh shit.
The crocodile lurches forward to bite you,
Okay. I think I have a shield. Wait. No, I don't think I'm carrying it anymore. That's too much. Never mind. Go for it. Hit me. Hit me, baby, one more
18?
time. Oh, that hits.
Wait,
So
wait. I want to
he
use
tries
my
to.
Can I use my protection on that? So he has to roll again.
Yes. So he lunges forward first and tries to bite you with his gigantic crocodile mouth, and you're the closest one to him. You can see that dangling on one of his teeth is a boot that's kind of stuck, like as a cap on one of his teeth.
Does it look like a small halfling boot?
Something
Like
Or
like
a
that.
frog.
Bullywug.
Oh,
Maybe.
right. Okay, thank God.
But
Forgot
you
about him.
you managed to sort of kick him out of the way and kick some water in his direction, and his bite crashes down and misses you. However, his body flips around and he tries to smash you with his tail. So Milo, what does your ability do?
It just makes disadvantage on the roll.
Disadvantage. So I rolled the first time, second one, and it's
What happened to the weather? I just looked outside and it's like snowing sideways. What just
So
happened?
excited.
It's kind of
Pretty crazy.
horrifyingly dark out as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm scared. I'm looking at the weather right
the
now.
second attack roll was a 16. Does that hit, Elena?
The 16 does hit, yes.
16 does hit. So that's gonna do.
My class is 13.
Because you're
That's gonna do
barbarian.
13
unarmored.
bludgeoning damage,
13? Oh, Christ.
and I need you to make a strength save.
No, it's
Okay.
gonna try to pull you.
Okay.
Elena!
Wait. Strength save. 15.
That's not enough.
Oh my God.
He's whipped you with its tail, such that it strikes you in the back, and you fall down, and you are now prone.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay.
I'd like you to all
Everything's
please roll initiative.
fine. Oh, no.
Ew.
Oh my God, why? I just
Oh, nat 20.
thank God.
But it means much right now.
My total hit points are 32. I don't know why. My hit points have been weird because anytime I take a long rest, it goes down. I think because I manually rolled for them instead of I don't know.
That's strange.
Basically,
Wait,
it's 32, but now it's I'm at 19. So
Yeah, I saw that too, so I tried to manually fix that.
21.
21. Ash, you're gonna go first. So Ash, you've seen this creature.
Oh, sorry. My nat 20 plus my initiative makes me 23.
Oh, 23. Sorry.
Yobi
Oh, we forgot Yobi.
rolled
So-
a
Oh, Yobi.
Yobi.
plus
And
3,
he
I
gets
think.
plus
So also
3.
7. His
7?
dex.
So Yobi and Elena, who's gonna go first?
He goes first because his dex is higher than mine.
Oh, shit. What am I gonna do?
So right now, Elena is prone, so you've fallen down. You're gonna need to use half your movement to stand up.
Okay.
And also everybody's movement is half because you're in the swamp.
Mm-hmm.
Is the gator still where it is right now on the map? Since it bit Elena, or is it closer? Or further?
Oh, yes, it would be closer. Thank you for reminding me.
No!
I did it for my own good. I just want to try
It's
and
so
get
close to you,
quick.
Milo, you can smell the saliva on this
Oh.
creature, and it is hideous.
Oh, gee whiz, that guy must have eaten a frog or something, right?
Siri, this creature is about 10 feet away from you diagonally. You are first to act.
Yeah, hold on. I'm looking for my music.
Is it?
What does the weather
I'm
say?
just like,
Oh,
what
it's
the
definitely
heck is
bad.
It's
going
snowing.
on? Yeah.
And it's not snowing.
It's just scary.
Yeah, it's not coming down too bad by me.
Okay, I got it. Okay. Okay, Siri yelps. Like, oh shit! Elena! And, for her action, she's gonna cast blindness on, I'm saying it! Stop cutting me off!
Now I
I'm
stopped.
casting, blindness on the thing.
You need to make a save.
Yeah, so it's a con save.
Con save. Oh. You got a 22.
Oh shit.
Okay, so it totally doesn't work. That gets rid of that. And then I will just sing to Elena. Afraid to lose control. Come on, you're on a roll.
You need to move, you need to fight. We'll die you without you on our side. You were born to bring them fear. Now only this seems clear. You need to rage, you need to brawl, you need to make the rivals fall. Whoa, come on and rage. Olenna saves the day. Whoa, come on and rage. Olenna saves the day. And that's it. That's
God, I love fire.
Right.
Thank you. I feel so inspired. I say as I'm like, ah!
in the mud.
On the ground.
All right. Ash, you're up next.
Okay, I'm going to, for my action, I'm gonna cast, or not cast, I'm just gonna like use my channel divinity, invoke duplicity, and make another one of me on top of me.
Like in the air?
Or just like where in my space, like, you know, in my 5'3". It'll be on top of me, and that will just, I want to do that because, I'll just cast it. I'm not sure if I'm ready, so I'm just going to cast it right in front of me like that. That's my action, and for my bonus action, I want to cast Spiritual Weapon right here.
Okay.
And it's going to make a beautiful lace face. And it's going to look like a lace face, and she's just going to, like, smash her forehead into as like the strike. Yes.
Okay, it's a what is it? A face?
Oh, yeah.
Like a headbutt.
It's just a floating head.
A floating head. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's good.
We can make you a floating head.
Okay.
Terrifying.
And does Sony make an attack roll or a save or something?
Yeah, I make a melee attack, spell attack against some creature within 5 feet of the weapon. So that's the alligator. Yeah.
Okay.
So let's see. That's a 23 to hit.
23 will hit.
Okay. That is gonna be 8 damage to him.
Hey. So you smashed him in the face with a face that you conjured with your spiritual weapon.
Yes.
And it's landed in the left shoulder of this crocodile. So you can see it like jerks back in as a reflex when you smash him with that object. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that is.
Okay, up next is Milo.
Alright, I'm gonna move my 5 feet and then cast Ensnaring Strike on myself. Just as a minute long. Lasts until my next melee attack. And then it restrains the target. Must succeed on a strength saving throw.
So does he do that now on this turn? Like as a reaction?
If my attack hits, I think he does it.
Okay.
So I'm going to attack him as well, because that's my bonus action.
Gotcha. I like this little conjuration. Okay.
Yeah, 22.
Yeah, 22 will hit.
So now he makes the DC 12 save, I believe.
That is an 18.
Alright, so instead of that range, I don't know if it does anything if he saves. Yeah, it doesn't. So I just
take
roll my...
So only the original weapon damage would hit.
So just the 2d8. One-handed, so 5 damage.
Alright. Is that the end of your turn, Milo?
It is.
Okay. Next is Yobi. Yobi, you're up.
Okay. So, Yobi is going to move onto the side of the crocodile here. And he's flanking, so this is a sneak attack, I think.
Like attack?
Yeah, I think you have to stand... Yobi has to stand next to an ally.
Okay.
So if he moves up one, he's standing next to Olenna, and it would work.
Great.
I think it's just as long as there's an ally in
Melee?
combat with that guy.
Okay.
Does that still work?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's there. He's going to attack with a dagger. 18 plus 5 to hit.
That hits. Tell us your damage and where you hit him.
He does 4 damage plus sneak attack, which is 1. Wow. Crazy. 4 plus 3, those 7. So 8 total damage, and he's trying to like gouge the guy's eyes out.
Yikes!
He's going in and just stabbing down near the eyes.
Yeah.
As he can get.
Yeah, he's getting really close to the crocodile's eyes and it's enraging this beast as it snaps its teeth back and forth in Olenna's direction, actually, because he's
Horrifying.
attacking Olenna first. Yeah.
And he's going to hit again because he has
Okay.
2 weapon fighting.
Mhm.
That is a 16 to hit.
16's gonna miss. Oh, I'm sorry. 16 hits.
Oh, okay.
16 hits. Yes.
And he does another 7 points of damage.
All right. Where do you want to describe this damage?
Similarly, like going for that one eye, just like trying to stab it and drag it out.
And you managed to hit him again in its face, so it's bleeding from two spots in his face as blood drips down from his teeth. So this is quite nasty, what you're doing, Yobi. Olena, I believe you are next.
Yes, I'm going to change my accent so drastically, you're not even going to be able to see that. Olena, you know, she's already pissed. She would like to rage as a bonus action, and so you hear the sort of cracklings of thunder and maybe a rumble of thunder underneath your feet. It can't hit yet though because she just used her bonus action, so she's going to stand up and swing down with her great axe. 18 again plus 5 to hit.
That does it.
Sorry.
Oh man, I keep rolling a 1 on the damage die, but that's okay. 1 plus 3 is 4, plus 2 is 6. Oh no, sorry, that's not 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. Okay. Do you want to tell us where you hit him or how?
I want to cut off his snout. That's my goal at the end of the day. So we've got 1 hack in, and I'll go back later for another.
You've been sliced by your blade in his nose area. It emits this horrible swampy shriek as the blade kind of touches bone on the skull of this creature, and in retaliation, he whips you again with his tail. That's a nat 1, and the tail totally misses and swings wildly above. But he has a second attack, which is his bite. So he's now going to try to chomp down and bite at you, Olena.
Okay.
That is a 17.
That hits.
So that will do. Bite attack is. Well, you're not going to like this.
It's gonna be half damage though, right? Because it's piercing.
Yeah.
It's piercing.
Okay.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Okay, so 21 divided by 2 is 10 plus 5, 15 piercing damage.
Jesus.
Okay.
And-
you divide the whole thing though. Sorry, I'm so sorry. It's 21
so
plus
20
5, so 26 divided by 2, so 12.
26 divided by 2 is 13.
13.
13, yeah.
So 13 damage.
Oh my god, you would have killed me if I wasn't half.
And I need you to make a strength save.
Okay.
Again.
Come on, baby.
You have Bardic.
Come on,
Which
baby.
you can use for saving.
I might be okay. 17.
That's enough. He tries smacking down with his teeth around you, and you move your arm out of the way. He was trying to bite you and keep you in his grasp, but you were able to dodge just in time, Elena. Yikes. That is going to be the end of its turn. We're going to go back to the top of the order, which is Siri?
Me.
6. Holy
I'm just gonna go. Jesus Christ. So I just yell Olena, and I'm gonna cast Healing Word at level 2 at you.
Thank you.
What's my D4? It's only 8. It's better than where you were.
That's
14
fantastic. Thank
total?
you. Thank you.
Huh?
14 total. That was great. You're good. You're all set. I have a total of 14.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
You're totally good.
And then for my action, I'm just gonna cast Vicious Mockery on the thing. It's a Wisdom save, and I'll say, "That boot does not look good on you."
That's a 15.
That saves.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna scramble back a little bit more.
Next is Ash. Ash, you're up.
I'm gonna first cast Healing Word on Olena. Sorry, I'm still
Okay.
doing
Thank you.
cleric.
Oh my god.
That's 7 healing.
Oh hell yeah! I'm killing it with the healing. As maybe the opposite of killing it.
Healing.
Saving it.
Saving it.
Thank you.
My bonus action is gonna be for spiritual weapon. So I will see if that will hit. That's 13 to hit.
13's gonna miss.
Okay, that'll be my turn.
So you're using the same face object?
Yeah, it's a floating head, and it tried to like do like when you're like forehead bunting someone. It tries, but it just misses a little bit.
All right. Next to act is Milo. Milo, you're directly next to this crocodile.
I don't think my ensnaring strike is still on since it says the next time you hit. I think it's just a one-time thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So
yeah, it didn't work at all because he made the save. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. So I'm just gonna take another whack at him, see what happens.
Okay.
15.
15 hits.
Ooh, nice. Okay, and then I'm gonna smite him too.
Okay.
So my smite damage in total is 6, and then my regular attack damage is 7. So in total 13. And I'm just.
What's the weapon that you're holding?
It's a battle axe, so I can one-hand or two-hand attack with it.
Okay. So you managed to kind of like slice this crocodile in his stomach as some white light kind of emanates from your blade from the smite attack, and the creature sort of lurches backwards, but then leans forward again and is kind of breathing heavily, salivating and dripping blood from his face, staring at Olena. Whose turn is it next?
Yobi.
Yobi.
So Yobi and Olena have made, a connection here, mostly because they're being played by the same person. So Yobi is going to go in and try and like rip the scales off on the snout so that Olena can get in. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So he's going to take his dagger and use it as like he's shredding cheese or something. That's a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Okay. 4 plus 3, 7 plus 4 is 11 points of damage.
Wow. You want to narrate this?
Yeah, so he's going in, he's pretty much, he's like holding on to the top of the snout and going, ooh, like he's grating cheese.
Ouch! And little bits of crocodile scales are falling out off the blade. This attack it's really painful for this creature. It's letting out another series of screeches and groans as Yobi attacks. Is that the end of your turn, Yobi?
He will do it again.
Okay.
17 plus 5 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And that's 5 points of damage.
Olena, it's you.
I'm angry. And so you hear another rumbling of thunder, and I need this, as I strike down on it, I need the crocodile to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Dex saving throw. That is a 16.
It makes it, that's fine, but there is a flash of lightning as I hit down just to make it seem cooler. And I don't think I'm going to hit. That is a 12 to hit.
That's going to miss.
That's okay.
Yeah, so this crocodile dodges out of your way as you try to hit it with this aura or your blade. But it's going to attack you, Olena, again.
Aw, that's
First
fine.
with its tail.
Come at me, bro.
It's a 13.
That hits. I heard my AC is 13.
Uh-oh. I
Yeah.
thought it was going to miss.
No.
All right, so 13 is 2d8. It's bludgeoning, so you take half.
Okay.
11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And you need to make a strength save.
Sure. And 16.
That's enough. So it tried to whip you with its tail and knock you to the ground, but you were able to jump out of the way and just get smacked by the end of its tail. It's going to turn its body around and then try to bite.
Okay.
I want to do the protection again on it.
Okay,
So
that's a 20.
Disadvantage.
Oh, so he rolls the second time?
Yeah, disadvantage on it.
The next one is a 26, so the 20 is
Okay.
going to hit.
Sorry, I tried.
And it's going to do 3d10.
3d10? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm dead. Pretty much. That's what I'm hearing. Unless you roll really, really
You can do
slowly.
23 divided by
Yeah, I'm out.
2. 11 points of
Okay.
bludgeoning damage.
I'm
I'm sorry,
out.
piercing damage with his teeth. Are you unconscious? Okay. we're gonna start at the top of the next round. All of you are noticing that he is still paying attention to Olena. Siri,
Oh,
you're
that
next.
could be bad. That could be really bad. Okay.
That's gonna be really bad. I mean, I get she's gonna cast another healing word on you, but I don't have another level 2 spell, so she's gonna try to bring you back up so you don't automatically go dead if he attacks you again.
Thank you.
Probably a good idea.
That's a 4, 5, 7.
I'll take it, baby.
You're conscious.
And then I'll try to do vicious mockery again on it.
Okay.
Like, your breath really stinks.
Nat 1 on wisdom. So
Yes.
what do you say?
Nice.
Your breath really stinks.
It's
It
screeching.
smells like frog farts. Oh, I got another 4. So 4
Okay.
damage.
4 points of
And I did
Damn.
this wrong last time, and I forgot about this part of vicious mockery.
Mhm.
On a failed save, their next attack roll has disadvantage.
Okay. So that would count now going into this round.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
So its
Okay.
next attack, whatever it attacks, its tail or its bite, it's going to have a disadvantage automatically.
On just the first attack.
Just the
second
first
attack.
Just the
Okay.
first, yeah.
Is that the end of your turn, Siri?
That's the end of my turn. Where am I
Okay.
on the map? I might back up a little bit more.
Okay.
She's not having it. She was a goaltender.
Ash, you're next to act.
I'm gonna also do healing word. I'm gonna do this one at 2nd level, and let's see how that goes. Okay, 12 healing.
Holy crap. I'll take it. Back to where I was.
Heal. That's good. And then I'm gonna my spiritual weapon is up, so it will do the attack.
Head, butt.
That's 11.
It's not enough.
Yeah.
That always happens
Yeah.
whenever I cast spiritual
There's
weapon,
something about
I always
spiritual
roll
weapon.
low.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Something about it.
Your spiritual
It is
face tries to headbutt the crocodile, but the crocodile dodges it once more.
Too quick. But that'll be my turn.
Okay, next to act is Milo.
All right, I'm gonna smack him again.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know. I think I should lay on him. I'm just gonna smack him. Actually.
No, yeah, don't worry about it. I'm not even gonna back away. You know
That's
me.
an 8. So
And 8's gonna miss.
yeah. And then I don't think. Hold on, let me see bonus actions.
Would you like to back up 10 feet so we get some opportunities?
No, I'm not.
Nice try though.
I'll cast Shield of Faith on Elena.
Shield of Faith. Okay.
Yeah, so you get +2 to your AC, so you're at 15.
Ooh,
Yeah, it
Wow.
seems like he's going to town on you. So
15. Okay.
I don't know how I add that in D&D Beyond. Does anyone know?
In your
Beyond,
circle?
I'm not sure. You might have to be manually.
Oh.
Okay, additional magic.
But I did it manually for you on Roll20.
Okay, thanks.
That's the end of your turn, Milo.
yep.
We go to Yobi next.
Yobi is very angry. He's going to stabby. Stabby 1 is only... Is that an 8? Yeah, it is. No, is that a 6? That's a 6.
It's gonna miss.
11 total. Yeah, okay. Now
It's gonna miss.
He's gonna stab it. And... Oh my god, that was even worse. An 8 this time.
Yobi is swinging at air with his little daggers and swords, and it's not working. The crocodile is intent on Olena. Olena, it's your turn.
I'd like to rage once again.
Okay.
So that's fun and also exciting. And I'm going to stab him. Can I might use my bardic to add to this.
Get
But
Sakura
I
again.
rolled a 17, so no, that's more 19 to hit.
And then you added the bardic already?
I haven't added the bardic. I can add it though, since I said I was going to.
Yeah, you can add it.
Is it a D6?
D6?
It's a D6, but you don't have to proclaim to add it until after you roll. So
Oh,
it's up
okay.
to you.
True.
Yeah.
For bardic, you can...
Then I will
Say
not
after
use
you
it
roll.
because okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's good, because 19 will hit.
Okay. Oh, I rolled an 11 on the damage.
Nice.
How do you hit this creature?
Okay, well, so first of all, before you count any damage, I have to add all the things that I have to do here. 3 is 14, 15, 16 points of damage.
Nice.
And I'm honestly at this point I'm just like a little bit scared of it, but I'm also very angry. So I'm just kind of like hacking at it. There's no aim. I'm just angry.
Okay. This creature is also angry, bleeding from his stomach and his face in 3 separate places. He sees that after he bit you last round, you stood up within a few seconds, and he's gonna attack you again, Elena.
Okay.
First with its tail, that is a 20.
So disadvantage for us first attack.
Oh, so I gotta roll again?
Yeah.
He's rolling well though.
That's a nat 20. So the first 20 will count.
Fuck. Okay. At least it's not a nat 20.
Yes, at least it's not a nat 20. Okay, so this is gonna do...
I'm gonna go down again. Being a low-level barbarian.
11, 14 plus 5 is 19 divided by 2 is 9 damage with its tail. That's bludgeoning damage. It's then gonna flip its body around and bite.
Protection again for this one.
Protection?
Yep.
Well, the second attack was a nat 1, so he's biting at air.
Nice.
That's the bad one, so whew.
Yeah.
He's kind of still
Almost
bleeding
peed
from where he's
myself.
looking around, and he's just like deep, heavy breathing.
He hit me with his tail and then he tried to bite me. I'm just gonna go, right back at him.
All right. Siri, your next act.
Oh shit. Sorry, top of the line. I guess, I'm far away from it, so I'll probably just keep doing the vicious mockery
Okay, go for it.
at it. And I'm gonna save my bardic. I say, what do I say? I don't know. Stop biting my friend, you stupid old lizard.
Wisdom?
Yeah, wisdom.
9.
Yes! Okay. Oh, that's only 1 damage that time. But disadvantage on the next roll,
Nice.
Okay.
That's honestly the key.
right? And I'm gonna.
Siri,
I'm gonna
you're
save
noticing
bardic.
that its body is starting to get really agitated, like you think he's about to keel over at any moment. So
Kill
that
it!
you
He's
did
almost
something.
dead! Kill it!
Ash?
Can I make it 5? I can make it right here.
Yes, you can.
With my 15 movement. I'm going to attack this guy with my mace, and because of my double is within 5 feet of the creature as well, I get advantage on the attack roll.
Go for it.
But that gets in. Oh, that's a 7, and that's a 11 plus. That's a 12.
A 12 does not hit.
Okay, I'll try my spiritual weapon.
Let's go.
That's 9.
Letlet's not go.
The spirit, the face once again tries to slam into the crocodile, and it's too fast. It's dodging, like ducking underneath, and your face is just hovering there. It looks
To be
like it's
fair,
frowning.
it's terrifying.
Is that the end of your turn, Ash?
Yeah.
Milo.
Alrighty, I'm gonna smack him.
Come
Do it.
on.
17.
17 hits.
5 damage.
Milo, tell us how you kill this crocodile.
Oh, thank God.
I just see that it's trying to bite the crap out of my buddy, so I'm just like, I've had it up to here with animals, and I just whack him right between his little
I'm
eyes.
calling the MSPCA.
The crocodile's body starts twitching and contorting. Its head completely flipping places with where it once was. So now its tail is facing you, and the body slowly flips over. So all its legs and feet are up in the air, and its tail is also up in the air, and the entire creature is slowly sinking into the
No.
swamp.
Wait, I want to grab it so I can cut that one of its teeth.
Yeah, I'm gonna help grab
Yeah,
And don't forget the boot. We can return it.
you're able to grab hold of it. It's very heavy. You need a strength check to see if you can hold on, Elena.
I'd love to.
it. Can she do it with advantage since I'm helping? Like,
Yeah, you can do it with advantage.
Okay, wait, let me. Yeah.
And you're raging, so you already have advantage.
Oh yeah, I guess I'm still technically raging. Oh boy, that wasn't as great as I thought it was going to be, to be honest. 17.
That's enough. So with Milo's help, you're both able to latch your elbows onto parts of the crocodile, so you're both able to drag its body onto shore, and you will do what you will with it. I'm gonna go ahead and grant everybody 650 experience points for today.
Someone write
That-
that down for Yobi too.
Yeah. You want me to add it to Yobi's?
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, I can do it.
If you're able to.
So that's for killing the crocodile and for all the social interaction and information you found in Mlaština and from Rishi.
Right. We're more than halfway there.
Before we go, as soon as you drag this crocodile onto shore, you continue to hear these weird kind of dripping noises from overhead in the treetops above you. And hopping around the corner, around the tree trunk, all of a sudden, you see a chicken.
No! That's sketchy as fuck!
I don't like chicken.
And that's where we will pick up next week.
Dun, dun, dun.
Always the chicken.
Terrifying.
That is. Wonder if they followed us. It's creepy.
That was a little nail biting. The dice rolls were coming along for this crocodile.
Yeah.
Destroyed. Thanks a lot.
11 sustained so much damage.
Well, that's my job, you know.
Yeah.
At higher levels, it'll be easier to sustain that much damage, but
That was crazy. Like even with the half damage, you were just getting the snot kicked out of you.
I'm just covered in my own blood.
If you didn't have the half damage,
No, I'd
it would
be
game
dead,
over.
dead. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
Wow. Fun and exciting.
Yeah, great session.
All right. Yeah, I thought so too. I hope you had fun. But have a great rest of your weekend, and I will see you next week.
Yay!
Next week.
Bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye all.